When you take a TV show and you mash it up and make it into a movie, does it really work? Well, today we're going to talk about one of those movies. As today we talk about 1981's Mobile Suit Gundam 1. This week on the Dissect That Film Podcast. Let's go!
Flip the switches to maximum amplification as Parker, Dan, and Angela prepare for their operation. With trivia and plot points scrawled across their walls, laughter and debate erupts as the movie's drama calls. The world may call them crazy, minds gone astray, but genius and passion and madness all dance the same way. Now the show begins to rise from its broadcast realm, and you can open your eyes as we dissect that film.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dissect That Film Podcast, a podcast that dissects the good, the bad, and the ugly of cinema. I am your host, Brett Parker. Joining me, as always, is Dan from DNA Gaming. Angela is not here. She had to go fight in a Gundam. I don't know what a Gundam is, but she had to fight in one of those.
Yep, she did.
So to take, yeah, so to take,
and part of you's here too.
So to fill in for Angela today, we have her spawn, Victor, back. Victor, welcome back.
Good to be here again, but I don't like being referred to as Spawn.
Well, that's what you are.
You're the spawn of the loin.
You're the spawn of the DNA.
Yep. You are the product of DNA Gaming.
Yeah, you are.
Am I Mr. DNA then?
You are Mr.
I really
DNA.
hope I am.
Boom. Dino DNA.
Boom. Dino DNA. Dinosaur.
Yeah.
I cannot wait till the Jurassic Park card game comes out because there is a Mr. DNA card.
Oh, that's a.
Are we just gonna make a
That's
channel?
must
It's like us playing that.
Yeah.
Why haven't you already? I don't understand why that hasn't happened yet.
Because someone here won't actually help me do it.
Do what?
Make a TCG channel. You know, I've been wanting to do it forever.
You need to do it. I'm too lazy. I do this and work, and that's all I do.
He has a
I-
podcast that he doesn't even do.
That's true. It's
His
true. I'm
first
barely here.
podcast did one episode. and
Not
quit.
this one. The other one that you do.
Yeah.
Let's just make that into the Gundam podcast.
We just call it like Senior DNA.
Senior DNA.
What?
Anyway,
Sure.
I don't know.
Oh.
I was still in Jurassic Park. Carry on.
This is the final episode of the month of Dan. And today we are back in the world of Gundam because we have covered a Gundam movie before. We talked about Endless Waltz a couple years ago for a Christmas episode.
It is
because-
a Christmas movie, just like Die Hard.
Because, yeah, just it. When I think of Endless Waltz, I think of Die Hard. They're like, they're equals to me now,
Merry Christmas.
nowadays. But we're going back to the beginning with because there was the series that was from what 1979 to 1980.
Correct.
It was a 36 episode series.
43.
43. Okay, thank you.
Jesus Christ, actually.
And no, that's fine. That's why you guys are here, so you can correct me on anything I say that's wrong. But yeah, they took a bunch of episodes and they mushed them together and they made 3 movies. And we're talking about the first of the series, where it's just called Mobile Suit Gundam 1 from 1981. Since it is Dan's month and he is the one who chose this movie, Dan, why did you choose this movie?
I chose this movie because I wanted to talk about fucking Gundam, and what better place to start than the first one? Like this is literally Japan's Star Wars, so we need to start here.
Okay, that's a good enough reason for me. Victor, what's your history with this movie?
Well, you didn't ask for history. You
Watched
asked
it
me
like
why I
one-
picked it.
I watched it like one time.
Twice,
yes.
well,
Sorry.
1.5.
Sorry, I do
I-
realize
need my
what
app-
I had said. But whatever.
can
I'm gonna
finish.
start with Victor anyways. Victor, what's your history with this movie?
Fuck, that's a good question. I don't even know.
Well, we watched it like
We did, yes.
like 6 months to a year ago. was your
We
first time.
did. That was my first time actually watching the original Gundam. And
Wasn't even paying attention.
I was.
He
Go
was
ahead,
just
go
in the
ahead.
I
room.
wasn't the second time, but I sure the hell was the first time, and it was really good.
Don't play your hand. Don't play your hand.
Oh,
what is your history with Gundam as a whole? Was that like was that your first go around with Gundam, or have you kind of been?
I don't even like, so series wise, I don't remember because I think I was in like the delivery room.
And you had a
I
Gundam like figure in your bassinet in the hospital?
Is your first time?
I wouldn't be shocked if I was, but I also can't remember that far back. I
Okay.
do remember he bought me a kit when I was like 2.
Well, we used to go when he was really little. We made a lot of trips to Hobbytown to buy Gunpla, which are Gundam plastic model kits. And I would buy them. And of course, you know, a kid sees his dad. Well, I want to emulate what my dad's doing because clearly that's an interesting thing. And that's where it kind of started. Whether he doesn't fully remember all that, but that's where it started.
Dude, I don't even remember the last time I used the bathroom today. I don't even remember what I had for dinner.
Son, do you need help?
Yeah, you might
I
want
don't
to go
think
get
so.
checked out for that. You're too young to be dealing with that.
No, I need to get glasses though.
Glasses. That's got nothing to do with you remembering anything.
I keep forgetting.
I
to
forget
go
all
and
the
get
things. I need glasses.
I do need glasses.
I can't think.
Glasses.
I was like, I can't think without his glasses.
I can't. I can't hear you. It's too dark.
Oh.
Let's speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
Oh god, that's so good.
That was good. We referenced an old movie.
But I don't have a history with this movie. This is my first time watching this. My introduction to Gundam was when we covered Endless Waltz, and I have not watched any Gundam since. So
It's okay. Yeah. I could tell you my history briefly if you want me to.
Of course.
Okay. So get ready. It was after Colony 195. So anyway, there is actually a subtle reference. When Gundam aired in the United States, it was in 2000. It was Gundam Wing was the first main heavily broadcasted version of Gundam we ever got. And I grew up watching that, which is what Endless Waltz is, of course, from. But after I watched that, I'm like, hey, I want to know more about this. So, of course, you go on the internet and you discover a website I used to go to called MAHQ, which is Mecha something Allegiance headquarters, whatever. I don't know. But they had, you click on the Gundam tab and they had like essentially mechanical information for all the mobile suits from all the shows, which I only knew of Wing, but I knew there was more than this because it's a franchise. So that's where I started. I started just click, this looks cool, click, this looks cool. And then that's where it all started. And I'm like, I need to see the original. Before Gundam Wing aired, there was another company that released the original 3 Gundam movies, which is what we're talking about here today, the first one at least. And I picked that up at an FYE. I remember very distinctly going to FYE, and I bought that. And I also bought a high-grade Zaku 2 J-type.
Which one was that?
It's the one from 8th MS team. I think so.
Was
It's
it?
either a J or an F type.
Was that the one that like
It's
shot at Shiro and he didn't die? Or
No,
was
that's
that-
a Zaku 1. That was Tops custom.
Oh yeah. 'cause
Yeah, no, it's from the first episode. It's whatever. I
Wait,
bought them on.
I fought the ball.
No, that's the R4. It's just a standard Zaku. It's just a standard like Earth combat Zaku. But anyway, neither here nor there. But anyway, so like I remember, but this is where I started. I knew about Wing, and most people growing up from my era know about Wing, and everybody's got big dick for Wing. But this is the Gundam that I
hate
like.
Wing.
I love the original franchise and everything tied to it. That's the shit that I like and what I live for. So I still have my old VHSs. They're in there. I should have grabbed them, but I have the old ones from back in the Weta, which is the version Parker watched today. But
I definitely watched a version.
that is, yep. We watched the
Japanese.
Japanese version on the official Gundam YouTube channel.
A lot of Gundam is on YouTube.
Tons of
and
it.
It's not even pirated. It's like
No,
actually
it's from the
stuff.
official channel. There are a few you can find some stuff that's not on the official channel, but is on there that is worth
We
watching.
don't condone it, but I mean,
It-
do it if you want to.
Just saying it's there.
You're not wrong. Would you like to share the people behind this movie?
I will, and I will keep this as brief as possible because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot of these people. I know the names. No.
Oh.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Is that Hideaki Anno? No, I'm kidding.
It's not Anno, dude.
Any day now. We'll do an auto movie eventually.
We are not doing an Anno movie.
Oh, why?
I will fucking quit this show.
I guess me and Parker will do an auto movie together.
Quit the
I
show.
don't even know. I don't even know what that is.
It's the guy who created Evangelion. He did
Oh,
Shin
for
Godzilla,
Shin Godzilla. Okay.
Shin Godzilla, Shin Kamen Rider, Shin Ultraman,
Yeah.
all
Okay.
that fun stuff. I need the movie. But yes, the main guy behind this is I blank his name. Tomino.
Yes.
Yoshiyuki Tomino is the gentleman that created the concept of Gundam. Gundam originally came out at a time in Japan, which where there were a lot of what they call super robot shows. I'm trying to think of one that most American people would know.
Mm.
Voltron,
Yeah.
like Voltron, where it's like the robots are like super powerful. They like combine together. They don't always have to combine, but they've got like crazy abilities and like they almost never lose and blah 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 blah, and everything always ends right at the end of the day. Well, Tomino always wanted to do a more grounded approach, which he has done super robot shows prior to Gundam, but he always would like what now?
And some after.
And some after, but he did like what is it, Voltes 5?
Voltes 5.
Voltes 5.
Eon later.
Eon.
After.
And like where it would be a super robot show, but he would start integrating like more grounded concepts that you don't normally get. And of course, most anime is leagues and like this is not a comparison to be like one of those. Well, anime is better than traditional American anime animation. I'm not saying that. Anime tends to have not all of it. Some of it tends to have much more mature themes and concepts than traditional American animation does. Like your Tom and Jerry's, your Angry Beavers, your Hey Arnold's, your whatever doesn't deal with a lot of the shit that these fucking shows deal with. All right. But he wanted a more grounded approach, so he did Gundam, which was supposed to be what they call real robot, which it has super robot elements where there's giant robots and people pilot them, but there's ammo counts, there's civilians you have to worry about, there's penalties, there's diplomacy, people die, like there's repercussions to your actions. There's not always a clear good guy and bad guy. Like there's all sorts of stuff that's not, it's not like you're watching Power Rangers and it's the Power Rangers against the bad guys. Like, no, it's not that cut and dry. So that's kind of where Gundam came from. And Gundam was originally supposed to be a 52 episode series. It was not very popular on its original run, and it was slated to end on the 39th episode. Tomino's like, hey, appealed for 4 more episodes so they can at least get an ending. So literally like the last fourth of the show is non-existent, which was the original concept. And the show ended. Adults weren't watching it kids weren't watching it because it was real robot. They dealt with real shit, real quote unquote shit. And then kids weren't buying the toys because they weren't watching the television show because they didn't want that. They wanted Super Robot. A couple years go by through syndicated rerun and these movies and Gundam action figures. Gundam became huge. Like once they compiled them down in the movies, everybody started watching it again. The model kits got huge. In fact, we got one right here, which we'll talk about later if you're watching. I don't have a Zaku 2. I do have a Zaku 1, but
I
Zaku.
technically have something that was in this movie.
Well, I do too. I got my big figures, but nothing appears that I have is until the 3rd film.
Well, mine isn't technically because it's the goof.
Goof.
Oh, and I have the Dom, but that doesn't.
Do you have the
count.
regular? Oh, that's
Rick
the
Dom, but that doesn't technically.
Yeah, well, I've got a Rick Dom too, so it doesn't count either. But anyway, so that's how it started. So Gundam became popular through toy sales, and toy and model kit sales, and created the explosive Gundam or mecha model kit hobby that we have now. And the reruns actually saved this franchise, like the reruns in the movies.
Good job, reruns.
So, but that's kind of where we're at. That was like Tomino's the guy that made that. There was many other people. A lot of the people that worked on the show were survivors or people who grew up post World War II. So this show has a lot of like World War II elements or themes in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does.
There's a lot of analogies.
A lot of analogies. In fact, my favorite Mobile Suit, which is not in this show, not till movie 3, is a massive analogy for military technology.
Mm.
Essentially, the directors were Tomino and Ryoji Fujiwara. Don't know what they worked on. Tomino's done fucking everything. Oh, he did Zabungle, Mobile Suit Gundam, Shin Tetsujin. Yeah, it's probably pretty much always known for
Gundams.
But anyway, Bluer writers, again, I'm not really a whole super behind the scenes kind of guy. Main voice actors we could talk about in the show were like Toru Furuya is Amuro. He's the main pilot. He's done a million different voices. He's Yamcha in Dragon Ball Z. Like the dude's been like everywhere. He's Tuxedo Mask in Sailor Moon. Like
He's Amuro like 400 more times.
he's the Amuro even in the newest movie
Yeah,
in
he's
2026.
been Amuro forever.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
He does voices in One Piece. Like the dude still acts. And
He's Sabo?
yeah, he's Sabo apparently.
Yeah.
Noah Bright is the captain of the White Base. He's been, I think, he passed away in 06, but he's done a lot of stuff. Oh, he's fucking he's Saito and Kenshin.
Oh, hat's coming off.
Oh no. But anyway, he did voices in Mega Ranger. He did voices in Mega. It would be Power Rangers in space.
Yes.
Power Rangers in space.
He's in the
Pokemon voice actor. Just a lot of stuff. Char's voice actor. Where's he at? Got to find him. There you go.
Yeah.
Shuichi Ikeda. Yeah, he's been in stuff forever.
Oh, he's got been good stuff.
I don't want to go through all the voice
in
actors. I
Final
don't know. I don't really know like
Final Fantasy.
very many of them. There's so many of these in there. I don't know what they all do, and I don't want to waste your time being
That character game.
look into it. I don't know any of the English voice actors. There's 2 dubs. There's the one Parker listened to, and there was one that was made after Gundam Wing, and they used that group of people, which throws me the fuck off every time I hear it. But yeah,
So
Parker's better at that part of it.
yeah, so for the English actors, we have Michael Lindsay as Amuro. His voice was so familiar. He did a lot of the English dubs for Naruto.
That may be the other guy, because remember, you listened to the older dub. So the one,
this one was from 99.
Yeah, the one from 99. This one, then, would have been, never mind. That's the older dub. The newer one would have been 2002, 2001.
So which one did I watch?
The older
99 version?
Probably.
Okay, so it's this. So it'd be this one.
Okay. Probably.
Yeah, his voice was very familiar to me, but then I'm looking. He just did a lot of dubbing for, for animes, mostly Naruto.
Well, actually, one that Victor will know, and if you're an old school fan, he is the English dub, the English actor for Amuro that he listened to is the same guy who did Joe in Digimon, in the original Digimon dub. Yeah, same guy. He calls Kai an ass. I remember that. He's like, "Don't be an ass, Kai."
Oliver Page plays Bright Noah. It was in Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Oh God.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
He's in Metal Hero. That's great.
About Power Rangers in Space. Of course, he was in all 3 of the Gundam movies. Steve Blum as Char Aznable. I don't know how
Char.
That's
Char.
Char.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought it was Shaw the whole time.
Yeah,
because the stupid YouTube subtitle said Shaw every single time. Okay.
It's not like, dude, believe me, when the first English dub came, not yours, the one after yours came out, they kept calling him Char. That's not his name. It's Char. It's not how it's pronounced at all.
Aznable.
Yeah.
But he's done a lot of voiceover work, did some Transformers stuff, some video game work. He was Baraka in Mortal Kombat 1. He was he did voice for Batman characters like Solomon Grundy.
Solomon
Grundy. I feel like a lot of these voice actors are just going to be for either dubbing for animes or for video games.
Yep.
Melissa Fahn as Fra Bao. Kirk Bailey as Garma Zabi, which I thought was Zavi because that's what the stupid subtitles told me.
That's fair. V and B are interchangeable in Japan, kind of.
Okay.
Like it's like the LR situation.
Yeah, LR is the TH and Z are kind of.
Yeah, well, so you remember we watched
when it's when the like Japanese people are saying English words, they take TH and they put Z.
Oh, okay, fair. So you remember we watched Ultraman? We did Ultraman. It was Ultra 7.
Yeah.
Well, he's referred to as Sebun.
S-B-U-N.
Yeah. But it's like the same letter, but it's not really. It's kind of like a mix of the two. But carry on.
Gotcha. Josette Prevost as Sayla Mass.
Sayla's the fucking dude. She's strong.
She's the goat.
Leslie great. Burr as Myra Yashima.
Yashima.
And Bob Papenbrook as Ryu Jose.
Ryu Jose.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's Ryu Jose. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He is of Asian,
Hispanic guy.
Japanese, and Spanish origin.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's another one of those later. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got a couple of those.
You know
would
what
I
I'm
have to?
talking about.
No.
Peg leg?
Why would I have to? Why would I have to worry about it?
Nah, you don't have to.
I love it. I love the
know
diverse
what that
cast in
means.
this show. It's fucking
Yeah.
sweet.
And the last one I'll mention is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn as Matilda Ajan.
Yeah.
Who
Miss Matilda.
to be honest, I didn't hear her name. So,
We'll get to it. We'll get to it later.
but that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Dude,
Oh.
this is good.
Before we start, though, that I forgot to do before we got into any of this, we got a new patron.
Oh,
Over on
shit.
patreon.com/dissect that film. Our good buddy Paul from the Flicks and Friends podcast has joined our
Nice.
Patreon. So
Good.
welcome, Paul.
He'll leave after
We love
this
you, buddy.
episode.
He's going to be on here very, very soon. So
Haven't I
we
met that
can
guy?
thank him
I can't
again on
remember.
purpose.
Maybe.
Maybe. In
I
the
didn't
future.
either.
But that's it. Now back to our normal scheduled programming.
Yes.
Are you guys ready to hop into the plot of
Oh,
Mobile Suit
Going along.
Gundam
We'll be here
1?
forever, dude.
waiting a long. We're Tobey.
No, we're
Gundam,
not.
baby.
No, we're not, because then you're editing this episode, not me.
Pay me.
We just need to if
No.
we can get away with it.
Why?
If we can get
Because-
away with, he doesn't want to. We barely make enough money to support him.
He's homeless right now.
No, he's in the west wing of his house.
No, he thinks I live in a mansion, but
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Yes, if we could get away with it, just Tobey Gundam. It's the opening to the Gundam. Don't worry about it. It's
Oh,
dumb
okay.
joke.
I did read that the theme for Gundam, there was like a big huge thing that happened with it. Like the composer needed more time. He didn't get more time, and then when he ended up releasing the theme, he hated it.
Probably. I've not heard this, but it wouldn't surprise me.
No, never mind. That's
No, Zeta was actually written by a famous American songwriter. All the
Okay.
music in Zeta. Well,
So
the
this
opening
is what I found. So it's Takajin Yashiki, yeah. Once considered the theme song Suna
Yashika.
no Jujika to be one of the biggest blemishes of his career. His manager appealed to the director, who had the musical
going,
rights to Gundam, to allow him to release a record under their label
remember the
despite
rest of
not
it.
having performed for a while. As a condition to the contract, he was obliged to record the theme song to the film, and the condition that Gundam is not mentioned in the lyrics. However, he became dissatisfied with the lyrics, and the record jacket cover an illustrated image of Amuro Ray by Yoshikazu Yoshiko rather than a photograph of himself that he wanted. That's kind of weird.
So this is the movie opening track. This is not Tobey Gundam.
oh.
So Tobey Gundam is the series opening. So
Okay.
all of these movies had different openings. Where this is the least remembered song for me, because this was, of course, the first movie is just called Gundam the movie or whatever. The second one is called Soldiers of Sorrow, which I love that song.
It's a good song.
And then the last one, which you know the title of, I can't remember, is the third movie is called Encounters in Space, and that's
Yes.
also a fucking good song.
yeah, Encounters like one of the best.
Encounter.
Yeah, Encounters like the best track from the whole movie
It's really
because you get it in one of the later series, just like you get Beyond the Time and
Don't bring Beyond the Time's great. Anyway,
Yeah.
keep going. Sorry, we're talking way later.
But because of this whole fiasco, like the song became his first ever single, like his first hit single, sold like 130,000 copies of the song. But because of all the things that happened during the creation of the theme, he never watched the movie. He was like, fuck you, fuck this
Yeah.
series. I want nothing to do with it.
he missed
So
peak.
yeah. So
It
I just
happens,
thought that
dude.
was an interesting story.
That is. It's very
and since
interesting.
we're
I've never heard
literally going into the opening of this movie. So here we go. It is time to dissect
Dissect
that
Gundam.
film.
Yes, good call.
So the movie opens to Elysium. At least I think that's where what's his name? The director of Elysium was watching this movie and going, I got an idea for a movie, guys. Have you ever seen Elysium or heard of Elysium?
Yes, I saw
Neil
so
Blomkamp?
it was a movie. It was a movie I sat in quite a bit when we had it at the movie theater, but I never watched it. Like I would just sit there and we're doing walkthroughs and just watch chunks of it at a time. Never
So,
watched it. It
yeah,
seemed
I mean,
interesting.
it's pretty much like the impoverished people live on Earth that's like, destroyed pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
And then all the rich people live on a spaceship that's literally exactly what you see in this opening shot.
So fun fact about it, this series is it's inversed. The Earth is where the elites live, and then the poor, quote unquote, we'll get to that kind of in space. The cylinders, the design of the space colonies are based on real proposed scientific designs for space colonies. They're called O'Neill cylinders.
I love when there's like, there's fact to creations instead of just being, I love, new creations, but to have it just be like, oh yeah, so this is what we were going to do if we just didn't stop destroying the Earth. We actually just put our money towards, useful things instead of everything that like what this movie is telling us, that we're just going to be in war for what reason? I don't know.
There is a reason they get to it. We haven't got to that yet. I could like once you do like the crawl, I'll kind of give like the gist of why we're here, which is not in the show. The show picks up the movie show starts right fucking now. The movie did not cut anything out.
So is the planet 0079?
No, that's the time we're at. It's Earth. We're in Universal Century 0079. That's the timeline.
That's the time. So that's the date, the year.
Yeah. So
basically,
when man progressed to living in space, the calendar was changed to the Universal Century.
Alrighty.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a war happening. Half the populations are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get our title card. And it's in Japanese, so you just have to figure it out.
You just assume it's
Gundam
in the movie.
Yeah, it just says Mobile Suit Gundam, the movie.
Yeah.
So we have space soldiers, or at least that's what I thought initially when I saw these guys. I just thought they were dudes just flying around in space. Did not realize that they were giant fucking mechs.
It's the wrong one, but we're doing it anyway.
Oh, you're not
Whatever.
even holding it right. I'm supposed to be in front.
I know it's not tilted. Sorry, bud.
But they land on one of these cylinders, and I love that the thing that he turns just looks like a kitchen timer.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we gotta come back in 15 minutes when it's done. Then we can get into the cylinder.
No, right.
I think it's funnier how easy it is. They just show up. They're like, open that, and he's like,
hey, we found the hatch. Like, all right,
the
there's
hatch
nobody.
is conveniently where we dropped.
But also, do you not have security on this thing where you're not gonna have somebody like watching out for this? Like,
No,
you're just
all
like
the security's broken apart on the thing.
Well, you would
That's
think
true.
because of everything going on, but this is good, valid point, because this is a common, like, this opening shot and concept happens in
repeated so many
several
times.
Gundam series.
it's just very confusing. But I get where they have to go.
Well, there's a lot in this. The thing I love about the show is it doesn't like, here's point A, we go from A to B, and that's what you learn. No, it's like, here's point A, and there's all this shit that's happened before, after, around that you don't know about, but you will hear. It feels like a more lived-in universe. I'll mention it at one point. Stuff's mentioned. It's like, does not happen in the show,
And you'll
but this
get
is
it
an
for
event.
another like 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, fucking longer than that.
There's still stuff we don't even know about.
No.
But this is when I figure out that these are just giant mechs. Like,
Yeah.
they get inside, and then a dude pops out of the. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I understand that's what the Gundam is, where a guy was in there controlling it. But I didn't realize that. I thought that was the only thing. I didn't realize there were other. Like, I didn't know of the other ones.
Yeah.
So they're all Zaku's. Is that what they call them?
Yes.
So they're all mobile suits, but Gundams are a specific kind of mobile suit.
Right. And the way that they talk about it is like they're new.
Mobile suits are a fairly new invention. So mobile suits were pioneered by the quote unquote villains, the Zeon.
Even though they're really not.
Well, they are and they aren't. It just depends on
But they
They
perspective.
are,
Federation
but like
all
there's
is,
no
but also
indication in
isn't.
this movie where you're like, oh yeah, those are the bad guys. Like, it's just a war between these two groups, and I mean, especially the way that the dubbing is.
Yeah.
There's no like any indication like anyone's like pure evil. We're just fighting a war.
No, that's
No,
the
there's
point.
terrible people
So-
on both sides.
So hang on. Let
Oh,
me
exactly.
how this started, how the war started is quote unquote is there's the Earth Federation, which is run by the Earth, and all the quote unquote rich people live on Earth. And then there was a mass overpopulation problem. So they forced a percentage of the population off the planet into space. Like, not all of them. This adds layers. You learn not everybody was forced involuntarily. There are people that left because they wanted to start a new life somewhere else. But all this is it's propaganda they used to force people off the planet, because there's people that didn't want to leave. They're like, nope, you got to get the fuck out. There's no room.
Yeah.
So people were moved from their houses where they lived, forced, taken somewhere else, not quote unquote gas colony kind of shit, like gassing people in like concentration camps, but the concept of forcing people out of their homes to live somewhere else away from us. And then the farthest, so there's things called sides, which are clusters of colonies. The bad guys are in side 3, quote unquote. And that's how it all started. They literally was the idea that political shit started. Like, we can use this. There's unrest in the civil amongst people, that the Federation is ruining colonies. They're trying to tell us what to do. We should be a governing body, and they're not allowing us to govern. And that's how this all started. And Zeon's like, fuck it, we'll fight back. And Zeon's the one that pioneered mobile suits. And the Earth Federation's like, that's stupid, it's never going to work. And then mobile suits are like, now mobile suits are like the primary form of combat. And Zeon is the only one at this time that has them, because they built them.
But these are just called mobile suits, right?
Yeah, everything
it's just
is a mobile
the one
suit.
that Amuro
is the
rides
Gundam.
is the Gundam.
Yes.
Or in my dub, a Gundam.
Yeah, it's
which I heard that word. I heard it a lot. Heard it a lot.
So yeah, there you go. That's why it all started. So.
All right. Well, we then meet Amuro, and he really likes to work, or he likes to do a lot of science stuff, which you find out that his dad is a scientist for the Federation.
Yep, Tim Ray.
Yep. And there's an evacuation that's going on because of the fact that the guys, the Zeon, got into the sphere, right? Or where they're at.
So it's actually between, there's a new prototype thing coming in, like a ship coming in. It's which we'll talk about in a minute. And I think they're trying to keep it classified. This is supposed to be a neutral colony. This is not a Federation colony, but they used it as a place to build their weapons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And by the way, straight
I feel like we're not doing war right here, people.
It's more of like a development colony. Or
no. It is, but dude, it's like, realistically, I don't know if this happened in World War II. I don't know. But like, let's say you have people like the Swiss, the Swedes, that's were neutral, or Norway, one of those two was neutral. Let's just say allow us to build something there. So you're a neutral country. They can't target you in theory. So we can build our stuff there and nobody's going to know.
Yeah. No one. That's why you got to evacuate, so you don't see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Get out.
And I think it also had something to do with the Zeon forces in the area, because they had to have known to some extent, because
there
find out
has
later.
To be some sort of like perimeter alarm. It's just
Yeah.
like beep beep beep. Somebody can't
they have
the
radar.
kitchen timer hatch. Like,
Yeah,
we gotta
really
go do
wasn't.
something about that. But we meet Fra. Who is that? Frau.
Yeah, Frau Bo.
What is she? Is she just his friend
Yes.
Yeah.
who wants to be his girlfriend?
Yes.
Because she really has one for him, and he cannot take a hint to save his life.
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also just don't.
Yeah, I don't
be
either.
with anybody.
Well, no, I just don't take hints. Like, I'm bad at it.
Oh, she is like literally laying it out thick, and he is just like either just has zero interest in her, or just is like so oblivious to everything she's throwing at him. But
Except
she,
for Haro. Because Haro rolls in the room.
Yeah.
Haro comes in the Japanese version. He's like, hey, Haro, you're looking nice today. And he's like, thank you, Amuro. And he doesn't say shit to Frau.
No, Frau, I want to bang the robot, not you.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to have sex with Haro, but Haro is fucking beast, dude. I love Haro.
I want a life-sized Haro.
I want a real Haro so bad.
I want to rig it to like a remote control and have it roll around the house.
Get it to talk shit to people.
Oh, you just put a mic in it and you can speak through it.
Mm-hmm.
Just have
But
roll,
yeah.
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
Roll away.
But you find out that Amuro's dad is like a bigwig scientist with the Federation. We then go to a carrier that has the mobile suits in it.
It's coming to pick up the mobile suits.
Okay. And we see Amuro's dad, and this is where we meet. Is it Ensign Bright?
Yes. Ensign Bright. Yep.
Which you get a lot of him later. You get a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of him in this movie because the
Dude,
dad,
Bright's the goat.
the dad just is gone, and then Bright becomes like the new like head guy. But was this the first time that like somebody gets slapped, or was this? Because there's a lot of slapping in this movie. I don't think the
It's-
dad did it, but I
No,
do
no,
know
no,
that Bright
it's
got
later.
slapped.
Yeah, Bright. Dude,
Like,
their military practices, people just get slapped, dude. It's just like slap that bitch for like insubordination. Slap his ass.
Seriously. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
they
going through
do.
some PTSD right now? Get in the goddamn
good.
robot and go.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, oh,
I don't know what to do. Just get in,
what's
bitch.
happening? Get in.
Okay,
So-
no, he got it on his own merits.
No, it's other stuff.
I know.
Yeah,
It's other-
yeah.
dude,
Just
it
a
is-
lot of slaps.
But I don't wanna.
You'll do it because it's normal.
But then we
What about
get
your mom?
we're back with the God, I'm gonna keep forgetting what the hell these things are called. What are they?
Zaku's?
Zaku's.
Yes.
And one of them's just like, I'm going rogue, and just goes in and just gets ass and just starts fucking things up. And the other guy's like, well, all right, I guess I'll join in on this.
Did you catch their names?
No.
So the guy that goes rogue, because he says, "Hey, this is how Shar got famous. I can do it too." You ain't no Shar, motherfucker. But anyway, this
Don't
is
ever be sharp.
there's the first guy that goes rogue. His name's Gene. His commanding officer is Denim, and the guy that's waiting outside is Slender. Dead fucking serious.
That's amazing.
Because Slender was ordered to stay by the hatch in case shit hit the fan.
Oh. But while all this is going on, Amuro's like, I gotta go out there and see what's happening and
I
try
got my
to
dad.
yeah, I gotta go find my dad. So he goes
I'll
out
take care
there.
of it.
He narrowly avoids death, and he discovers instructions for this top secret Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yep.
And he's
The
like,
V project.
all I gotta do is just read some pages, and I'd probably be able to run this thing. I'm like, excuse me now? How old
Did
are
you-
you?
Did you know he's 15.
He's 15.
He's 15. Two things you notice in this. So he's yelling at those one guys, "Hey, where's Tim Wright?" Because he's trying to find Tim Ray. I'm trying to find my dad. This is after the truck pulls in. There's probably blah blah blah, and then that rocket flies in and blows him up.
Yeah.
That's friendly fire. Zaku's don't have those rockets. It was actually a shot that was intended for a Zaku, and it actually veered off course.
And it
killed
veered
him.
off course. But then, yeah, the
Which is sad, but actually like a very.
That's what they
realistic thing that
do.
happened.
but it's one of those things where, yeah, he yells like, "Where have you seen my dad?" And he's like, "Hey, he's probably over there, but you need to get back in the bunker." Boom! Just
Yep.
all right. See you later. It was great to see you for
Two guys get smoked. He finds the instruction manual and is just laying on the ground in the middle of the
Yeah.
battlefield reading it because this is how he is. He's like ADHD kid. He's like, I gotta read this. Not making fun of people
He's
who are
like-
like that. He's just like, I gotta read this.
So,
He's
like,
like,
the
"I'll be able
tutorial's
to control this."
He
Oh,
has the
yeah.
tutorial in his hands. Dude, stop shooting me. Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Push start.
Give me a second.
Very-
I'm
Yeah.
pausing. I gotta read
Hey,
all
hey.
this. I got a bunch
Oh.
of exposition to go through.
Oh, we get a lot of that in this.
Yes, we do. It is a product of its time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the higher ups for the Zions have to answer for the attack that just happened because the dude
Yes,
goes rogue. But then they just end up going, "Great job, guy." I can't remember. I think I wrote his name down. What the hell was his name? The soldier who goes rogue.
Oh, Gene?
Gene.
Oh, was it Gene? Okay.
Gene's
Yeah,
the
no-
guy that goes rogue initially, and Denim's backing him up because he's like, well, I gotta
Yeah.
help him. He's fucking shooting. So
But what's this? But he goes back and Charles is like, "Great job. You did a wonderful job."
Oh no,
And he's like,
he doesn't make
Thank
the
you,
jo-
sir.
no, that's Slender. That's the guy on the outside. He comes back later with a broken arm. We haven't got to that yet.
Oh, I thought this was the guy
No, so
because he
on the
thanks
ship,
him.
well, you see the guy he thanks is Slender. But this happens because they're in there shooting and stuff. Slender never fully went in. He was the guy because there was 3 Zaku's that went. Only 2 are seen in combat. So essentially, the whole combat thing ends up happening, and of course, you can go because it kind of all goes to shit for them. But carry on. I don't want to. I like your interpretation here. I'm enjoying it. I'm not making fun of it. I'm just here to help.
But yeah, they have to answer for his actions, and then he just ends up getting thanked for it. So Amuro sees his dad, and we get a close call with him and Fra, or was it Frau?
Yeah, Frau.
It's
Yeah,
Frau.
yeah,
Yeah.
because Frau
And-
runs the bee with him.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of people out there because they come out of the bunker, and
Yeah.
then a missile hits and kills them all except for Amuro and Frau. And of
Yeah.
course, Frau's mom and brother were there, or
Grandmother.
sister, grandmother.
Yeah.
Like, so she just like loses her family, and then
Yep.
you just got to move on. You just got to move on.
Slap.
There's no. Yep. Yeah, he slaps her twice. 10
Twice.
seconds after.
Yeah.
Her family gets wiped out. Like, focus. We got to move. Like, I don't think that was appropriate at all.
I
Especially-
agree. I agree. It's a little dramatic.
Just grab her and run. You don't need
It's-
the slaps. Aren't necessary.
I know. And he's like, go. And then, like, once she leaves, he starts crying. He's like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is emotional. I mean, this is like a pretty fucked up war that they're dealing with, and these are children.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
They
saying
don't-
he's 15. She has to be around the same age.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be witnessing this. And
Yeah. But, like, that's
there's
what
a
I like
lot
about-
of kids in this too.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it, because the show, even though you got your characters that have plot armor and your main characters, but it's kind of indiscriminate at times, because that's how war is. I mean, mistakes happen, friendly fire, people get killed. Like, this whole group of people just gets fucking killed.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
the
this is
Zaku's were
very
there just-
dark.
Yeah, the Zaku's are just there primarily to blow up the V Project suits that they see, the parts.
Yeah.
And, shit happens. I hate it, but
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me was the fact that the dub made it a lot more comical
yeah,
because of how bad some of the dubbing is.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like, I get this. The dubbing was done in 99.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 18 years after the initial movie came out.
Mhm.
I just want to know the process of dubbing. Like, were they watching the movie and just like reacting to
I don't
what's on screen? And because there's just some moments where I'm like, I don't think the person knows what's actually happening in the scene.
And they may not. And dubbing has come a long way since then. Like, that
Even
was
in 99, I must have, because this
Yeah.
of any of the movies that I've watched dubbed for both shows, this may be one of the worst.
Yeah, I would recommend, if we end up doing the other ones, I highly recommend just watching the Japanese version.
Yeah,
I know you got to
think
read
I
them
can.
and it sucks because there's a lot going on, but
No, and it wasn't the fact that it was like, I just don't want to. I was kind of tired when I watched the
No, that's
first
fair.
part of this movie, and I had
don't
to finish watching it before the show. But yeah, usually I've mentioned it many times. I usually go with the subbed versions of these movies.
Mhm.
So he just hops in the Gundam, starts
Yeah, 'cause
pressing
it's-
buttons.
yeah, because his dad's like, because this is, he sees his dad and he hears his dad saying, like, get the Gundam and its parts in first. The civilians can wait. And then Amuro's like, dude, you can't fucking do that. Like
the people are important. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You got to do what you got. And he's just like, no, fuck that. Like, Gundam's first.
And
he's
then
like, well,
they go off to get a loader because like something's
Yeah.
wrong with theirs, like Tim and some other guy. And he's like, I can run this.
yeah, he just goes in there. He's just like, flip, 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 flip. All right, got to push this button, this button. All right, cool. And he's just like discovering things as they go, pretty much discovering the fact that like the Gundam is pretty bulletproof. Or sorry, they
Yep.
use laser guns. So
No.
laser-proof.
Beam
No,
rifles.
no. Those are solid munitions.
They because they do say laser guns in this.
Okay. Then that's not correct. The
okay.
Zaku's, so the
Xenon
Zaku's,
weaponry is like actual.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be just bigger variants of actual firearms.
yeah. So the machine gun, 120 millimeter machine gun, right? The Zaku
Yeah.
machine guns. Yeah.
It's based off the DP-27.
Yeah. It's
Pizza
very
Pot mag.
Yeah, pizza top. It's like old very World War II inspired. But anyway, so the big thing of this is the mobile suits exist, but they laser technology from the Xeons or like compact beam weapon technology is
I
not
don't
a
get that.
thing yet.
Oh, okay.
So not for Xeon. So they
Good
are
to
using
know.
solid. Yeah, the Gundam is not made of standard titanium. It's made of something called Luna titanium, which is also called Gundanium, which is where the Gundam name kind of comes from. That's why like regular projectiles don't like. It takes a lot to take it out.
So he discovers he has laser swords, which is
Yes.
cool, and then he just cuts one of them in half. But as he cuts it in half, he punctures a hole in the cylinder, which causes like the vacuum of space to happen, and he just casually is just like, whoopsies, as
Let me
people
step
are
down
just
the hall.
flying out.
It's his dad.
Oh,
His
that's
dad
right.
gets
His
sucked
dad was
out.
one of them, and he just goes, "Well, I probably should figure out how to close that." I
Yeah.
was
Well,
like,
he-
"Wow."
Full bad part of the dub there. For one, he doesn't know his dad gets pulled out. He
Well,
has no idea.
I don't. Yeah, I never got
Yeah.
the inkling that
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah. And but secondly, the reason that happened is mobile suits use they're called Minovsky reactors, which are a type of ultra compact nuclear reactor. And if the reactor gets ruptured right,
It wasn't.
they go critical. And that's
Oh.
exactly what she said. He didn't
Except-
know that. So they don't
No,
always,
he's a
but-
15-year-old kid who just hopped in this thing
Yeah.
and is just learning from instructions, just like
That's
when I
why-
put in my
yeah.
AC unit. Like,
Yeah.
how do I do that? Okay, cool.
I
It's the
think
same
this
thing with
works.
just getting into a giant fucking robot. All right.
Just I mean the guy knows his robots and the Japanese one,
yeah,
he knows a little bit about it, but like this is something that doesn't always happen, but when the reactors go critical is usually when you get the massive explosions when the suits blow
Yeah.
up.
Which
So,
are always awesome.
it's fucking sick.
I'm just gonna still make fun of the reactions though from the English dub
You please should, yes, please
because
do.
it's hilarious. Because like I mentioned before, some of the voice acting for the English dub is bad, like bad,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Char is the worst.
Yes.
Oh, he's the goat.
He's the worst. He's the no. His like the character is really cool. The English voice acting was terrible. They pretty much were just like, we don't have any more soldiers. We don't have anybody left to do anything. We don't have anyone who can actually who is trained to run this thing. So the boy's just gonna have to do. He's gonna have to just run this robot. All right, cool. Here we go. All right, just once in
the
a while,
wrong-
just once in a while, just flying by.
It's the wrong Zaku.
For vision.
it
It's,
is
it's
Zaku.
fine. Who cares?
It's in the
cares?
original series.
Oh,
It's not in the movie.
No, it is not in the movie. We'll talk about it when we get there. But carry on.
So missiles are being fired.
Rock's
Froy hears Amuro's voice through the Gundam as he's like telling her to like get all the kids and everybody and get them into safety.
Yeah, get him
She's
inside
like,
White
oh
Base,
my God,
which
is
is the
that
ship.
Amuro? Yes, which we'll hear that a lot in this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I did write down that Slender gets the slap on the wrist.
Yeah,
It
because
said, my
he's
literal
like,
note just says Slender gets a slap on the wrist because they literally like, hey, that was pretty cool what you did, but I mean it was still not great, but good job anyways.
you know, maybe it was better if like Gene didn't do anything and like I was there and I could have just stole the Gundam and none of this would have happened.
yeah.
None of this would have
Yeah,
happened.
and then they would have won the war because they get the overpowered super weapon. by
The
putting
movie
the
just
funny cheat
ends.
code.
That-
That's
Go ahead.
No, the movie just ends.
and then just think we wouldn't have had any Amuro.
Nope.
And then let's say
Oh, don't spoil anything.
Oh.
If it's about Sayla, don't say anything because that's the spoiler. We know, but not everybody knows.
We're only talking about the first
Does
movie.
something stupid and maybe something gets dropped and they absolutely fucking miss because they have the worst aim ever
Yeah.
and then Xeon wins.
So there is actually a series. It's one of the most recent Gundam series that
Multiple.
came out. But in this one specifically, where's alternate timeline where Gene isn't there for
Because
that
the
first
Zaku
operation, it's his Zaku fucks up and Char goes and Char steals the Gundam.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he gets the Gundam. And that whole scene inside 6, entirely different.
Wow.
But anyway,
That's
carry
pretty-
on.
That's
It's
pretty
cool. It's a divisive series based on
We
fans.
liked it.
We
thought it
enjoyed
was really good.
But yeah.
But actually, that raises a question.
What?
In this series, in the original, did the Federation have a working gun cannon laying around? Because in
That's-
Jetflux, they had a working gun cannon.
We don't know. We
But
saw
we don't
parts.
know.
Don't know.
We don't know if they had a working gun
You
cannon.
know? I don't know if they glued it together yet. Carry on.
So yeah, so you find out there's like nobody left. It's like they're bare bones now.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Trying
just
to get
civilians and
through.
like
Yeah.
maintenance crews, and that's all that's on the ship, really.
Then we're with Cha, and he is talking to the general, and he's pissed, and then he's like, all right, and then he's pissed again. Like his emotions are all over the place.
That's so the Xeon are run by the Zabi family, and there's 4 of them.
It's like the British royal family.
Yeah,
but like 10
the-
times
the-
worse.
the
Like,
leader-
that suck.
The leader is is there 4? There's 5.
Because it's
Hold on, because the leader's Dagwin. He's the oldest. then Giran, and then Dozel is this
Dozel,
guy.
that's-
It's the big, that's Dozel Zabi, and they have a sister Cassilia, and then a younger brother Garma. So there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would see these as boss type characters, but
they're all terrible people.
no.
Except for maybe
Dozel is a
Dozel
fucking
and Dave
beast.
aren't that bad. Everyone else.
Avon's a piece of shit. He got them all in this situation.
Oh, never mind.
Every bit of them.
Dozel's just. I mean, in another series, Dozel gets blown up and lives.
Yeah. We'll
They
talk
try to
about
kill him, and he's like,
listen, as I said, the show is not black and white. There are good and bad people on both sides of the conflict.
and Dozel's awesome.
Dozel and Giran are probably the 2 least into the group. Not
Dozel
Giran,
more than Garma.
Garma.
Dozel more than Garma.
Giran is space Hitler.
Garma still kind of sucks.
He's space Hitler.
Dozel?
No, Giran.
Oh no, Garrett is
Yeah,
space. Hitler.
carry on. Big Dozel. He says it's bad. He's like, you need 3 more Zaku's? Because blowing up 3 mobile suits is a fucking lot. Like losing 3
Well,
mobile
yeah,
suits.
I would imagine it's probably fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like later on, that's not bad, but in this
Yeah,
period right now, like
they're 8 months into the war.
yeah,
Like,
Because this is
they
the
ha-
only Gundam, right? The Gundam that
they're
well, yes.
Amuro
yes,
is piloting is the
Yes.
only one they have.
actually.
Yes.
They did say something in the series that there's other Gundam parts,
Yeah.
but not a fully built Gundam yet. It's
Yeah, well-
just what they have
Yeah, we'll
and
get
then
to
their
it.
previous test type.
We'll get to it.
Right. So yeah, he's given so it's Char or Char?
Char.
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 Char as
Char. He's the red. They call him Char the Red Comet.
He is the red comet.
It's the red comet.
Okay.
Because his
Uh,
Zaku's 3 times as fast.
His Zaku
But
is 3
as-
times as fast.
After his first sentence in the English dub, I went, "Wow, that's fucking awful. That is terrible." He has the same tone of voice the entire time. There is no change of emotion. There's no change of tone. It's just the same thing the whole time. And I was like, "Wow, this is supposed to be like one of the big bads," and he is just like nothing. He's cool, like the character's cool, and what he's doing in
He's our Darth
the
Vader.
movie is cool. But the English dub ruins him in this version.
Yeah, it's fair. I'll give you that. Other voice actors have done the job much better.
Good. I'll have to check out the other versions because that I still appreciated what the character was, but boy, that I couldn't get past that English that dubbing. It was just not good. Especially knowing looking at who it was and seeing what he has done in his career, and I'm like, you could have done way better, bud.
So they reference. Oh, we're not there yet. I'll talk about it in a minute. But the masked protagonist or antagonist is a common theme in Gundam, which was obviously heavily influenced by Star Wars. The Vader-esque. I will lean into. He's not related to Amuro. It's not that kind of Vader thing. He has no relation to Amuro whatsoever.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah,
we
none
got
of
that Star Wars. We don't need that. Again.
They have influences and things that's inspired by, but they didn't like just one for one pluck and drop kind of.
It's
thing.
only allowed in Star Wars and Toy Story 2.
No.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Which then comes back in Toy Story 5. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Oh, boo.
I haven't watched it yet. So
Well, I mean, it's not like a huge spoiler, but it was kind of like a, hey, remember that?
yes.
The first 3 are good. Everything at that.
They're fun movies. They're fun movies.
They're great. First one's amazing.
So we then see I can't remember who the blonde girl's name is, but she
Sayla.
sees,
Salem ass.
but she's the sister of Char.
Yes.
Okay, but he's a bad guy and she's on the good side because you see her
Yes.
throughout
Reason.
the series.
Remember,
Or throughout
she's
this
on
movie.
she's on a neutral colony.
But she joins the
She
white.
helps out. Yes.
She's
Yeah,
pulled in.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Well, no, she volunteers to help find people and offer medical aid. Yes.
Yeah, because there's this one dude who just like comes out of nowhere. He's just like,
it is.
he's like, oh, I'm just gonna take the elevator. As like the other guys are trying to like carry wounded people in there.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And she just comes up. She's like, I if I could kill you, I would. And then just fucking
Kai.
just fucking
Kai, she
gets
did.
him, man. Just
Kai's like the worst. Kai sucks, but he somehow outlives almost everybody in the white base team.
Kai has a great character arc, dude. He really properly
Better, but he's a whiny
Dude,
bitch.
dude, he is until after
Is it when they get to space,
no,
or is it?
no, it's right. It's you know what I'm talking about.
Jump?
Nope. It's with the Gogs.
Oh yeah.
And
okay.
the what's the thing?
Why are you pushing me?
No. What's the password?
I don't remember.
What brings you out here today?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
When they actually give him character development.
He has-
they
he-
actually give these characters character development because they know what they're doing.
He's one of those characters that's like the goofy character, and he's an idiot. You obviously tell by the smart ass remarks he makes, but he has some of the best character developments in this.
Because
whole
he's the
thing.
one who
super
pilots a mobile suit, right?
Yeah, he
Yes.
gets the gun cannon later.
He-
Yes,
Yeah.
not the tank one, the red one. That's
Just
like
a
an
smaller,
in-between.
kind of just looks like a
it's like an
Gundam,
in
but
between
it's-
between
yeah.
the gun tank and the Gundam.
It's
It's a
the
mid-range
mid-range
support
unit.
unit. Yeah,
Because Ryu is the one who drives the tank.
him and the little guy Hayato.
Oh,
Because one has to be a driver, one has to be a gunner.
oh.
Which is then also just retconned later.
It is fixed later. Yes.
So yeah, so she sees her brother, and I don't like his mask, just the mask without like the
The
the helmet that he wears. With the helmet, it looks cool, but when he takes it off, it's got that strip that goes over the top of his head. I was like, that looks goofy as hell. And we see it later when he's at that party, and I was like, I don't like that at all. You look stupid.
Also, when he's wearing his helmet, he has to take the top part off and put the helmet on.
Yeah.
He takes
The
the little
top
penis off his
strip?
head. No, just the little.
No, here's what he's talking about. He likes the shredder helmet, but he doesn't like the mask
like
underneath.
where he looks like he's wearing like the Hannibal Lecter mask, but it just wasn't complete.
Yeah.
It's Hannibal Lecter minus the bottom part.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the little grate.
Yeah, so there's just a lot of fighting going on. We have to figure out like if Amuro, is in the Gundam and he's fighting against Char, which who's like one of the best fighters, and is like, you have no chance against me. There's no this pilot has no training. I think it just bitch slaps him everywhere, and then it's just like, all right, gotta go, which happens so many times in this fucking movie, where it's literally like fight, all right, retreat, bye, and then it's like, okay, that's definitely where the episode ended.
Yeah. This is the monster of the week concept that was forced into the show. So obviously Tomy no wanted a grounded show, but the producers still wanted a super robot show, so you still had some of the rules you had to abide by. But Amuro was tasked with by the captain. It's not Noah Brett yet. It's
not what
it's Paolo Cassius.
Yes.
It's the current cap, the guy that's injured. He
The
was
one
at
who's
the
like
gunner and he
fucking
took all,
angry.
yeah, he took all the shrapnel to his chest
Yeah.
because he was running a gunner. Because he's an actual captain. He didn't stay in his fucking seat. He went down there to help protect his ship.
Yeah.
But anyway, he told Amuro, he's like, save any Gundam parts you can, burn the rest. He's like, just fucking get rid. They can't have it. Like, they cannot have this technology.
Which
so
actually smart. Sounds smart.
This is where we find about the red comment, and they make a reference to an event. I don't know if it's in the dub. It's in the Japanese one.
The
They're
Battle
like,
of Loom.
red comet? He's like, yeah, from the Battle of Loom. He took out 5 battleships single-handedly in a mobile suit. This is what I'm talking about. The Battle of Loom took place like 4 months prior and was the first proper
Mobile suit.
first full military operation that had mobile suits used in it. This is what demonstrated how powerful mobile suits are. And this is what I'm talking about while world building is you hear about this. We did not get the Battle of Loom animated till 2010, 2011.
Gundam Origin?
Yeah. Was the first time we've ever had that.
Then
animated.
it's not even correct.
Slightly. Yeah. Well, it's the origin timeline.
Well, because so Char had a more souped up Zaku at that point than what he had in this current time.
Well, that's just
This
for
point.
modernization.
But like still,
It's a fucking sick scene, though.
I recommend watching it. The Battle of Loom from Gundam Origin.
Sick.
It's so
fucking
good.
sick,
It's
dude.
so over the
Just gonna
top
send
and
you the
so
clip.
flashy.
I'm just gonna send you the clip. Like, here's the Battle of Loom, and you're just like,
But
okay. But
Whoa.
this is it's an important part of this war that you never see.
It's
It was never in the television show. Never. It was never intended for you to see. It's just backpedaling of things that happened that they used to build this universe instead of, like I said, it's not an A to B show. Like, fight bad guy, get to the end, win the game, kind of deal. It doesn't do that.
So
Carry
you
on.
find out that Amuro's dad is still alive, but he's somewhere.
Yeah, he's out the hatch.
He had the spacesuit on, so he's somewhere. So Bright is in charge now, and Char briefs his guys, and he's pretty much just like, I'm gonna go after the Gundam. Like, that's my objective. You guys focus on everything else. My job, Gundam. So Amuro gets suited up, gets briefed, has a lot of attitude when he's told what to do. And it's like, bitch, you're 15 and you just hopped into a very important piece of military equipment that could help win the war. So shut the fuck up as I tell you what you got to do.
Yeah, like he's literally the most trained individual on that ship to pilot that mobile
Yeah,
suit.
which I get. And I get, like,
Yeah.
there's moments in this movie which the dubbing doesn't help it, where he's going through a lot of emotional shit because he's doing things that a 15-year-old boy should not be seeing or doing. Yep. And he has to do, and unfortunately, like, they're in a war, and there's no time for people to, like, deal with their emotions. So it's just like slap, 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 get back in the Gundam, go fight some more, instead of like, because there's just, I'm probably gonna jump around a lot in this. There's a lot that just, like, I think things just need to be connected, but yeah, it's just understanding the fact that he is a child dealing with this. It helped me get over the fact that the dubbing was just not great.
Yeah,
which is not good. So there's just a lot of chaos. I think this is the first time that Char fights Amuro in the Gundam.
Yep. In the Zaku.
And he just dude, he's just literally like, when you're playing a video game and that boss just keeps hitting fucking dodge, like and you're like, damn it, just stay in one spot.
But this is one thing where we get Amuro's, like, actually probably one of the smartest Gundam protagonists ever.
Which part would he do?
So when he calls out some flaws of the Gundam when he's piloting it.
Yep.
First off, he misses okay. Yes, I get he misses
the beam rifle.
No, not even just that. Well, that too, yeah. Unfortunately, was it Slender? Slender gets absolutely smoked.
Fucking wrecked, dude.
He gets one tapped.
Yep.
Hey, remember when we congratulated you before? Yeah, well, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
Straight through the other side of the cockpit, just explodes.
Yep.
Oh, great.
And that's where Char says they gave that mobile suit a battleship class beam weapon. This is the first mobile suit to have a carryable by hand beam weapon in existence.
They condensed like those warships. You see, they're humongous, and they condensed it down to a handheld size.
It's not quite a battleship class beam weapon.
It's a little under, but
that's a megaparticle cannon.
Yeah.
So it's still really powerful, but that's a big deal in the show. So that's kind of why he's like, all right, maybe I should get out of here. But that's
a couple things Amuro calls out is with the hyper bazooka, the big old rocket launcher.
Yeah, that's later.
No,
he has beam rifle first fight. Only the beam rifle.
Come on. Okay, then forget everything I just said because that's later. Now, my bad.
But this is something that need to be addressed. Is we call them Zaku's, the suits. These are the Zaku 2s. These are a successor unit, and Char's is a commander type. If you'll notice, it has a fin on its head. His is a special tuned, which the commander's types are tuned to be slightly more powerful than a standard Zaku 2. So you give it to the good pilots, give them a good unit. So, and they took the time to do everything. Like, all these mobile suits have statistics, weapons, the amount of ammo they can carry, their weight, their speed, reactor. Like, the Zaku 2 is the MS-06. And then Char's is the MS-06S because it's the commander type. So they use like aircraft style numbering systems to identify all the mobile suits.
Yeah, so like Zaku would be like mobile suit number 06.
Yeah, it's mobile suit 06.
And then like mobile suit number 06S, probably special.
Oh no, it's just for commander type. That's just a designation. Like even the Gundam. The Gundam is RX-78.
Which is
it doesn't mean anything. It's something experimental 78. And then the gun cannon 77 and the gun tank is RX-75.
So like, you get all these series, like you get
we won't get too deep in that.
No, I'm not. I'm just giving examples. We get like
you get the RX series, you get the RGM series,
RGM,
RGC series.
Yes.
There's
the MANs, which we get to a lot of those later.
MAN, MS, the MAs, the standard MAs.
Yeah, MAs,
MANs.
MAN, because that's
or what's the new type? MSN. This is the mobile suit new type. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll get to that later. But what I'm saying is they took this is what I love about the show. Like when I got into this, I would deep dive tech sheets of mobile suits. Like That's what I like about this show. Not the universe is great and how it all connects and the political shits. I love that too. But I just love. I'm a tech nerd. Like I love numbers and all that shit. Like that just does it for me.
I hope everybody who's listening is enjoying this. I can't. I'm not going to retain any of this. By the way,
That's fine. This is
that was a
August.
lot of letters.
It's just
a lot of
August.
numbers,
Yeah,
a lot of yap.
I'll just have to
August.
watch it myself.
All Zakus.
My favorite part's the mechanical designs
Yeah.
and all the engineering that's put into them.
I don't know. Keep going. Sorry, I'm trying not to, but it's
No,
like
it's-
hard for me not to talk.
it's
about
fine.
it.
But yeah, the Zaku's attack the transport ships. Amuro he is no match for Char. He gets like pretty much the reason the Char leaves is because he sees that he's got that laser cannon. He's just like, yay!
I'm not
just
getting
gonna-
smoked.
I'm gonna go regroup and figure shit out. Okay,
Yep.
I understand. He knows for a fact that the person who's piloting this Gundam is not trained.
Yeah.
This is just some
Some
random
chump.
person they threw in there. So he's just gonna regroup though, so that he doesn't get absolutely annihilated by this laser cannon.
He's literally the mobile suit is keeping him alive. The Gundam is keeping Amuro alive.
Oh
Nothing
yeah,
else.
absolutely. Because then he falls, like he starts falling through the atmosphere.
Yeah,
And
because
he
he's doing the
starts
re-entry.
burn. Yep, he's
Yep.
burning up, and they think he's fucked. They're like, well, there's no way it can survive, re-entry, and then it does, and they're like, all right, because you see one of the mobile suits, one of the Zaku's, literally just explode, like it literally
guy-
just burns up.
The guy's screaming for help. It's Crown.
Char's
The
just
guy's
like-
name's Crown. It's like I can't.
Yeah,
Who's
Char's
the
like,
guy
well,
who's
you
shooting
fought
Char?
well, Godspeed, and then boom, he blows up.
There's more sympathy in the Japanese one. He's like I want to
I'll
help,
eventually-
but I can't. We'll make sure your death is not in vain. Because like they
yeah, I
want
mean that's kind of
anything.
how he. Yeah,
Like-
it's kind of.
But there's a
portrayed like
little
that, too.
more nuance to the Japanese.
Oh,
guy, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. But this is where you miss the Zaku one, because when Char gets resupplied, you see the character real quick. It's resupplied. There's an old school one because the Zaku one is MS-05. It was the first combat suit that the Zeon used, which was quickly replaced. And he pilots it, but you don't see it in this show. It's in the television series. I can't remember the guy's name. It doesn't matter. He does the shoulder charge. Amuro kicks his ass. It's not. There's not much to talk about. I just love the Zaku one. But
yeah, they were like, the Zeons are like, well, it's fine because he's just gonna land in our territory anyways, so he's kind of cooked. So
did you see where they landed?
I didn't.
North America, the
Oh,
United
okay.
States.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
The United States is Zeon controlled
Oh, okay.
to some extent.
Oh,
but
you
this-
know us. We would never fall into the hands of the Zeeks.
I don't know, man. I'm a diehard Zeke dude.
I know. Unfortunately, my my soul is weighed down by gravity.
Your soul is weighed down by gravity, bro. It's okay. Keep going. Keep going. They said that, yeah, they land, and they're supposed
But
to be going to Joppa. They were supposed to land in South America.
But Char literally was like,
Yeah.
he passes it off to, was it Garma?
Garma Zabi. Yeah.
He's like, hey, so they're gonna be landing in your territory, so if you want to take care of it, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'll be right there.
So the idea was this was actually like they knew they were probably trying to get to Jaburo is the Earth Federation's main base. It's located in Brazil in the rainforest. Like that is the main Federation base. And he knew that was going to happen, but in the combat, of course, like I said, they got pushed off course. And that's how they ended up.
Gotcha.
And Garma is the youngest of the Zombies. Oh, Gabby Hazard.
Yeah.
Is the youngest of the Zombies. And while he's not a bad guy, he really isn't. All he wants to do is get right by, impress his sister, and prove to everybody else that he's not in charge of the land operation because of his dad that runs Zeon. He wants to prove that he is here because he's able to do the job.
So why does he want to impress his sister of all people?
She's older sister. She holds a lot of weight in the family. It's kind of like going through the system. Like generally everybody kind of loves Garma. He's the youngest. He's the least fucked up out of all of them for the most part. And yeah, him and Char went to the academy together. That's why they're kind of buddy, maybe a little gay, and that's fine. It's okay.
Oh,
bro.
I definitely had a note where I was like, is there a bromance happening? And then in the very next scene, you find out that Garma has a woman. So Which not to
Hey,
say
man.
that there still
She's
wasn't a
the cover-up.
bromance. Yeah.
Hey, what happens at Academy stays in Academy.
Yeah, exactly. So the people on, was it White Base? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the Pegasus
They
class cruiser white
run.
base.
They have a party for Amuro, and Amuro's like, yeah, "Okay, thanks. All right, see you later."
And
And
the
then
kids,
we
you
literally-
get to see the kids.
Yeah, we get to see the kids who are all
The-
animated very differently than each other. Like everyone
They-
has a very distinct, like it's like different animation styles.
Go look it up. Kika, the little girl is Kika. Katz is the Caucasian male,
I got
and
none
then
of
Lutz
their
is the black
names.
kid. No, it's okay. I know him because I watched the show. But anyway, they are based on a characters from a French comic strip
Oh, it was German.
or German comic strip.
Well, we'll
Something
find
like
out.
what but that's the writers just taking and they're meant to be like a more tongue-in-cheek character. But I love the kids. Like you know how I am about kids and shows, but I love these three. So
They were forgettable for me. I just you see it maybe a couple times. You're just like, oh yeah, I forgot.
no,
you
that's
guys are
fair.
there.
They get better.
they get better, yeah.
Except for when, someone.
And we get a hip hip hooray, which always makes me laugh. Like in the
Yeah, of
English
course.
dub, they literally go, "Hey, Amuro, hip hip hooray!" And I went, "Oh my god."
Yeah, they don't do that in
Kids,
Japanese.
dude.
But
So, Garma's ship is fucking huge. Like this thing that you see him on at first is massive.
the Gao attack carrier.
Yeah, I hate it. It's so ugly.
It's just a giant. It's like a giant carpet bomber. That's literally what it is.
It definitely looks like a plane from world, like they what the hell they call it. It's some sort of carrier where they would actually have another plane inside of it, or they actually would transport tanks. And it was a plane that was made that was never used because they couldn't get it off the fucking ground.
Yep.
I can't
And
remember what it was called though, but I remember
you'll
seeing
see-
it on like the History Channel.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of that because Xeon develops tons of weapons, which is of course inspired by the Nazis. They're like tons of like offshoot weird stuff that was made during World War II.
Oh, yeah.
You get a ton of that.
So this is our first spout of Amuro just being kind of done with the whole thing. He doesn't want to be a soldier. He just kind of, he got in there to do what he had to do, and then he's done. But they're not allowing that.
This
Garma.
where Noah slaps him. So where Bright slaps his.
Yeah,
slaps
this is
his
the
ass?
first slap where he slaps. Noah slaps him.
Yeah,
I was
not
called.
not
I
even
just
my
know him as
hit him.
not
Wright,
even my
yeah.
father hit me. He's like, well, he fucking should have.
You're soft as baby shit, Amuro.
You
Dude, it
little
was great.
bitch. I was like,
He
this
is.
kid is literally seeing war firsthand at 15 years old, and they're just like, shut the fuck up.
Goo,
Dude,
gaga.
like, well, Bright, you want to know how old Bright is?
Probably like 19.
He is.
Yeah, he's.
Is that like, well, again,
But his English dubbed voice sounds like he's like 45.
yeah. Well,
But,
again, this is stuff that is that Uma Lightning.
Yeah, it's just.
That's the stuff that Bright went through, and that's not okay. But
No.
he's just it's what he knows, and that's what he's trying to apply that logic, be right or wrong, to Amuro.
Yeah.
And of course, Amuro's not within the system; he's just
No.
forced into it.
Yeah.
And like I love this scene. It's famously where Bright slaps Amuro is famously known as the Bright slap within the fandom.
One of many.
One of many, but yeah, it's good stuff. Like it's not, but like as a fan, you kind of know.
So the original captain of the ship, he's back. He's injured. He's in a bed. He's flipping the fuck out about everything. He's like, "No, we haven't even done shit. Like, what have you done?" And he's like,
Yep.
More than where have you been? Oh yeah, you're fucking held up in a bed. Like,
Yep.
Shut the hell up. And then of course, like he learns about Amuro, piloting the Gundam. He's like, hell no, he's not. He's like, well, we have no other choice. He is literally the only person who can run this thing, because Bright even says, like, if I could, I would, but I can't. So you're just gonna have to deal with it, bud. And
It's
then
your
he
best-
just
it's your
fucks
best
up,
option.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that guy just
Unfortunately-
kind of goes. So, yeah, they just determined there's no real soldiers.
Nope.
But Amuro is still refusing to fight, and all the other fighters that they were able to get, because they're all volunteers now. And they're being sent out, and they're just like, "Where's Amuro? Where's Amuro?"
Yeah, it's Ryu, and oh god, I just blanked his name.
Oh,
Hayato.
Yeah.
Ryu and Hayato are in the gun tank, and then
Kai
Kai is in the gun cannon.
Which I did not realize that was the same guy from before.
Yeah,
Dick
you know,
guy.
what's really funny is you hear before they go out, Bright's talking to them, and Kai's like, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna go out and fight, and I'm gonna shoot some stuff, but that's all I'm doing because if I die, I don't get a pension." Kai is fucking wonderful, dude.
Dude, he's just there for the love of the game, honestly. He's just there to be there.
He is a coward and a half, but I love him so much.
Oh,
Dude, he just loves what he's doing.
But it gets to the point where Bright goes up to him and he's just like, "You need to do this." And Amro's like, "No, I don't. Like, you can't force me to do it." He's like, well, and he just pretty much, the only convincing he tries to do is like, "You're the only one who can pilot this." And Amuro pretty much just like, "I don't give a shit." But then it was Frau who comes in and she's just like, "Fine, where's the instructions for it? I'll learn how to pilot." And he's just like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. You think you could? I'm gonna go do it. I don't think that's a good idea." Like, wow, we're doing that. Like, damn, that's a. I mean, she did a great job convincing him. I don't know if she knew that he was gonna be a piece of shit about it, but
yep, it was the style at the time.
Oh, absolutely. But it was just like, damn, this dude like literally could not be convinced to do shit. But as soon as a woman's like, "I can do it," they're like, no, we can't allow that.
No, he's just like, "No, kidding. I was joking. Hold on, I'll go pilot.
And I just love that Bright's like giving commands and the captain is back there like fucking arguing about everything. And they literally over the radio, they're just like, "We're surrounded." Like and he's just like, "Well, make sure you go to, you go in this direction." And he's like, "Do you not understand the concept of we're surrounded?"
Yeah.
Like, there's nowhere for us to go.
So
that's whose fault?
Random thing. And I can see how this was messed up because everything happened. The guy that's in the bag is not the captain.
The injured guy?
No, that's a different guy. So the guy that was, you said it earlier, and I was like, I didn't say anything because I was just like, whatever. But like the injured guy that was injured initially was left on Luna 2. So when they make that real quick stop on that asteroid to like before they go to Earth and do the reentry, he's left there. This dude is a different guy that's supposed to help escort them to Jaburo. It's okay. They don't elaborate on that. That is not actually the captain of the original white base captain. He dies, but they don't show that in this. It's in the original series. So that part's cut out because he doesn't really impact the story anymore. Like once he's offloaded, because he is left on like Luna 2, that, like I said, that asteroid, and he dies while he's there. And it's just Bright's just put in charge. And he's like, "Gotcha. You got to do it. You're the most qualified dude. Here you go." So anyway, but this dude's an idiot. Annoying. Doesn't know shit about what's going on. He's just like barking orders because that's what he feels like he needs to do.
And he just turns, "Shut the fuck up. If you don't know what surrounded means, don't talk."
Yeah.
So finally, Amuro is, after the sexism, is convinced to go into the Gundam, and he's back. And Char joins the fight. We get the flying Gundam, and that's when everybody's like, "They can fly? Shit! What the hell?"
And that's when we get Garma's piloting his special DOP. These planes are called DOPs.
But as soon as they see that the Gundam can fly, they're like, "All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna get out of here. We need to go regroup." It's like, that's the end of another episode.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's when we meet like this new commander or new captain, whatever she is, the redhead, Matilda.
Yeah,
what is she? She's a captain. Right?
She's a supply captain. Well, she's a lieutenant technically, Lieutenant Matilda. But
Amuro has a thing for her.
Yes, dude. She is like she's a part of like a big supply regiment. Like she's over that.
Okay. Well, he has a thing for her,
and
Frau is not a fan. We like the fact that he like sees her leave, and then it shows Frau, and she's just like, "Bleh."
Yeah.
And he goes, "What?
What did I do wrong?"
Oh, if you were a dude, you'd do her too.
But then we get Char and Garma when their little bromance. They're pretty much just like, like who? I don't know if I've ever had a conversation with my friends, like even good friends, while they're taking a shower.
Yes.
But that's happening in this scene
Yep.
where Garma's reading a magazine. He's having a conversation with Shara. Shara's taking a shower, and he ends up leaving because they're like, "Oh, I really appreciate your help. Oh, I really appreciate your help. I think we're really cool. Should we touch tips? I don't know, maybe later." But then I was like,
something
"There's
kissing off
100% a bromance going on here."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But Garma primarily talks about the fact that he wants to impress his sister, and I forgot what her name was, so I just write down Cecilia. Okay, well in my notes, her name is Criteria because that is what I wrote.
Close
down in my
enough.
notes. Yeah,
Criteria.
It's all right. The dub, some of the dub subtitles are. I mean, even the Japanese subtitles. Some of them are wrong.
The YouTube version of just subtitles, period, are terrible.
Yeah.
Like it's just closed captionings, but it's just it's bad.
Yeah,
like
when they get later, they got one later. I'm like, no.
Zombie. The subtitle said zombie over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's zombie.
I was like, that is not. And funny thing is, there's a line later in the movie where somebody goes, "Oh, Amuro can't fight because he looks like a zombie." I was like,
yeah,
okay,
he does.
So there's a big old party. I'm guessing it was at this mayor's house, this former mayor.
Yes.
What the hell is his name? Arenbach or something like that.
Yeah, Eschenbach.
Eschenbach. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Arfin Barfin or whatever.
Arfin Barfin. But this is where we see Shara's terrible mask, like the terrible mask without the helmet. And I'm like, why do you have to wear that here? Like, do you want no one to see your face?
There is a reason.
Okay.
He actually wears it because he has an eye condition, but he doesn't actually.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
His eyes hurt a little more.
No. He is documented as having an eye condition and has to wear but he doesn't actually.
He's a man of many names, though.
Yeah, he is a man of many names.
So yeah, oh wait, where am I? So yeah,
at the party.
Yeah, we're at the party. Goofy mask, former mayor's daughter, who is Garma's love.
Yeah,
they have a thing, but they can't be together because they're in a neutral state, right? The mayor is not with the Zions.
Well, yeah, they're technically in Zeon territory, but he is not a Zeon sympathizer. He is in this. He's still in charge of the area, but he does not like the zombies.
Yeah, because he mentions the fact.
Yeah,
because he mentions the facts like you can't be with him because you can't be with somebody who is like our enemy. And of course she's like, but I love him, Daddy.
So one of the big reasons that people don't like the Zeon is one, you see at the very beginning, the opening of this movie, they decided to drop a colony onto Earth. Colonies are huge. They hold hundreds of thousands of people. They dropped it on Australia.
Thank you.
It was called Operation British. They took a empty colony and they tried to drop it on Jawborough in South America. The Federation fleet got it to at least change its course. It landed on Sydney, Australia, and now it is a 100+ mile wide crater. Sydney, Australia does not exist anymore, and it completely fucked the Earth's atmosphere up.
Oh.
So a lot of people.
Wait, so when you say they dropped a colony, they just dropped like a fucking meteor?
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
They gassed
You got to think of the colony, how big they are. You see them. You see the fights. They hold hundreds of thousands of people. They're massive fucking colonies. And they empty colony and they dropped it on Earth. It's called Operation British.
Wow. Okay.
And they're like, hey, because, hey, the thing is the Federation has superior numbers and equipment on their side. They're like, we got to do a decisive blow. This is where you start getting to like half the numbers are dead because a lot of people died from the impact and the war and then the global. It literally caused massive change to the environment. I mean, all sorts of shit. So a lot of people don't look kindly on that maneuver.
That's kind of a shitty thing. That would definitely put a bad stigma on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't worry, the colony was empty. I mean, there was no one alive.
There was nobody alive.
No one was alive, at least. Minus the how many people was on that colony? The couple.
They weren't alive.
Thousands of people that got gassed.
Well, there was a couple that were alive. So it was a secret op. So in the Zeon chain of command, That colony was empty. It was not empty. It was a secret
Well,
operation.
You gotta make it sound good.
Yeah, it was a secret operation put forth. It was part of Operation British. They sent soldiers in there to do an operation, and it was a gas dispersal system, and they gassed the entire fucking colony. The people participating in the operation didn't fucking know what they were doing. They were told they had to go into this colony and do something. Only a few people knew, killed everybody in the entire colony, except for like a handful of people that managed to survive. Yep.
Well,
yeah. Some of the higher ups, maybe not so
Yikes.
nice people.
yeah. But yeah, so you get this this little courtship here out in the balcony. She pretty much is like, I don't care. If I have to choose between my dad and you, I'm going to choose you. And he's like, I'm going to choose you too, but I also have to choose my army because I need to make sure I get my objectives done. And then if I don't get what I want out of it, then I'm going to go with you. Like that was kind of his decision.
A little different in the Japanese is he literally just says like, we'll be together. He's like, he does say, he's like, I do need to finish this operation. And if not, he's like, if this doesn't work out, he's like, I'm done. He's like, I will have nothing to do with the zombies. I just want to be with you. Commendable man. It's a Romeo and Juliet situation. He wants to just be with her.
That doesn't last very long. So the White Base finds an old like stadium, and they're like, "Hey, we can hide in there." And I love that they had
New York, by the way.
Oh, okay. Was it supposed to be Madison Square Garden?
Probably. It was before. It was after Godzilla used it. They went in. Yeah, but no, it is. This is literally New York.
Oh, okay.
It's just the Jet Stadium.
No, it's not a dome. It's not a dome.
Nah. I wouldn't say for the Jet Stadium
He's
either.
been
They'd
there.
probably lose.
He knows. He's covered wars, you know.
So if they planted in any New York football team, they just lose. Or if they played in the Bills Stadium, they'd get pretty far. They'd get to the end of the war and lose. Just like how we can't make it past the second round of the playoffs.
Yep.
Wow. Sports analogy. I love it. But yeah, I love the 16-point turn they got to do to like back it up. Like beep. I just wanted like a loud like backup sound like to happen as they're backing into this thing. So then they're like, okay, well, we know that they're probably in this area, so we're just gonna go over with our big bulbous ships and we're gonna carpet bomb the whole area. And it's just one of those games where it's just like, just hold your breath, don't say anything, shut the fuck up. All right, they're gone.
Silent running.
Yeah, we're back with the mayor's daughter who's trying to escape. She's trying to leave. She wants to be with Garma, and I love the freaking like servants are there like, no, you can't go, whatever your name is, and you gotta stay here. And then the fucking dad slaps her. I'm like, there's so many slaps in this.
Everybody's
Women are getting beat all the time.
Well, dudes are getting beat too. It's just fucking
Women are getting pimp slapped all the time.
He literally is like, you respect me. You don't just do that shit. That's not how this works. She's like, but I love him, Daddy.
I
So-
don't love him.
Garma sends Char out to find White Base because he's the best. And we get another Gundam Zaku fight with Char there.
Yep.
And it kind of ends pretty similar to how it ended the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But we get a surprise attack from White Base because everybody's like in front of White Base, and Bright's like, attack! And so they like, they freaking sneak attack him. Destroy.
You can say the line when it comes up, but
pretty much like wipe out everybody. So what was the Trojan horse? Was that White Base?
Yes.
So that's
The Rocking Horse, Trojan Horse.
Yeah, so that's nicknames. So like in real combat, like in World War II, like we would have nicknames for German
Right, yeah.
battalions, equipment, whatever. Like the German stick grenades, soldiers used to call them potato mashers because they look like potato mashers. Well, that's nicknames that the Xeon use for White Base, because White Base is a Pegasus class cruiser, resembles a horse. They call it
The
Trojan horse.
Trojan Horse.
The Gundam.
That's the White Devil.
Yeah, the Gundam adapts the name of the White Devil because it literally gets a mythos that, as you'll understand as the show goes, Amuro becomes a better pilot. In fact, he becomes a spectacular pilot and fucking nukes everybody. And like they literally see him as a unstoppable demon.
Yeah, the Gundam goes from a
prototype weapon to a monster.
Yeah,
It's a monster that they all fear.
They actually made books. There's actually a fairly recent one, like of Zeon's perspective, like a Zeon soldier's perspective of the Gundam, and like the PTSD that it does to them. Like mental. It's a psychological thing because it has this air about it, this unstoppable Federation machine. That like, there's people that want to prove like I could take it out, but there's other people like I don't want nothing to do with it. If it finds me, I can't do anything. I will die. So like, it has a mythos. It actually garners. Like, it's really cool. But yeah, anyway, there's actually I don't know. You keep going, and I want to see if you caught this after the. But keep going.
But yeah, they pretty much wipe out all of Garma's ships. Then you find out that Char betrays Garma. By doing what though?
Do it.
What did he do?
Oh, okay. Let me explain if you
Garma.
can do it. If you what he does is Char is, he's fighting the Gundam, he's looking for the Gundam, then the Gundam's fighting Zaku's or whatever, and he's kind of looking around and he's like, the white base should be here. Like based on, because Char's smart. He fucking knows what he's doing. He's a brilliant tactician, even though he's, Char. But he's like, they're right here. He sees where they're at. But he's like, no, dude. He's like, Garma, they're ahead of us. He knows they're behind him. He's like, they're ahead of us. Keep going ahead. See the Gundam, because the Gundam was trying to lead them away. But Char knew, Garma didn't know. But you got to do it. You got to say the line.
Say it.
You got to say the line.
Hey Garma, do you read me? Blame this on the misfortune of your birth.
Yeah.
And then the Gao goes,
Char, you double-crossed me. It's fucking wonderful.
It's like one of the greatest
So
moments
good.
of the original
He
series.
just throws his fucking head and turns around.
And he turns it around. He tries to turn it into white base, and it gets blown up.
He's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, he does the whole thing where Bright's is literally like, he's kamikazing into the ship.
Yeah.
In
he's
the
like,
English one, does he yell Sieg Zeon? Or what's he yell?
I don't. He probably.
Does he do just the glory of Zeon? Because they have Sieg Zeon is what they yell in the Japanese. Sieg Zeon!
I can't remember, to be
It's
honest.
fucking great. I love this scene so fucking much.
It's great. It's
Now,
so good.
This is the seeds. This is where you plant the seeds that Char's up to a little bit more than you realize.
Okay.
Because that's like his best friend. He just killed him. Basically.
He even says beforehand, he's like, "You are my friend, and I appreciate that, but your father's to blame for this."
Yeah,
one
I
down,
do
4 more to
remember
go.
Yep.
But he kind of then he kind of fucks off for the rest of the movie. There's like one more scene with him.
Oh yeah, I'll explain when we get to that scene what's going on, because it's not super clear.
But yeah, so Garma's dead. Immediately,
Blaze of Glory.
is it Iserina or Iselina is told
Iselina.
about it, and you get the whole tree like, "No, Garma, come back!
You blew it up, damn you! Damn you all to hell!" Just a statue of Garma dressed like Lady Liberty, like. So
Damn you all to hell!"
So in the movie, this is the end of it. In the series, Iselina actually gets some of the members of his squadron that survive together to try to do to get revenge for Garma dying, and then they all die and she dies.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely doesn't happen in this, because you never see her again.
Nope.
So we get a narration about Garma's death, which we get a narration a couple times about like what's going on, like the events that are happening after certain events. Like we got one in the beginning of the movie about kind of like setting the stage.
Yeah, but it's cool though, because it shows that like his death has weight. Like his death,
Yeah.
he's one of the main members of the Zabi, the leaders of Zeon, has died, but because of the Federation's white mobile suit.
And you see the family mourning. Like they're it's not just it's just the only one I think was the sister who was pretty much like she was mourning him, but it was like he wasn't ready. He was weak for, why would he do that?
Yeah, which I agree. Girin is the one that says the least. This is the silver-haired guy that's got his hair slicked back, the oldest of the family, of the kids. And then Dozel's even like, I don't understand. Like I was wanting him to raise the ranks. I wanted him to be my commander. I wanted him to give me orders. Like that's what the leader Daegwon, the old man, he's all torn up about it. because it was his kid. It was his youngest kid.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's age has softened Daegun Zabi, and you can
Yeah.
see that.
Well,
So,
yeah, because the sister at one point is just like, you can't let your grief get in the way of
Yep.
what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn.
So- yeah.
It's like his
I
kid,
know,
man. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, the family meet up. We then are back with White Base. They're just taking a day off, having a beach day. Just
Yep,
hanging
beach
out.
time.
Everybody's in their bathing suits. Everybody's hanging out by the beach, except for Amuro, who is going to find his mom because they're in like the area that she lives in, and I don't know. The whole mom situation kind of sucks
Mm-hmm.
because it's one of those things where you get a flashback of the mom not wanting to go to the
Space.
colony, or she
Yep.
didn't want to go to space, but it's also like, so the dad went there because he's a scientist, right? So
Mhm.
he's like doing it for his job, and of
Yep.
course he's like, well, Amuro's going to be better off if he comes with me, and she should have been like, well, if Amuro's going with you, I'm going with you because it's your fucking kid.
Yes.
Like, you
And I
don't
don't-
leave your kid. I don't give a shit if you want to stay home. Like, it's not like it's not like the husband is just like, no, we got to go because they got to go. It's he's doing a job that is deemed important for
Mhm.
whatever the situation is. You're the fucking mother. You need to go.
Yeah.
It would be the same
100%.
the other way around if the mom was the scientist who had to bring her kid and the dad was just like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not coming. Like,
Yeah, no,
You
exactly.
go with your kid. And then you can't judge your kid when he turns out the way he turns out because of a fucking war.
Yeah. And you
Like,
know,
the mom sucks. I'm gonna just
yeah,
say it
she-
straight up. She fucking sucks.
She does. She's fucking terrible. And the thing is you also get the bad side. This is like we talked about. You get the bad side of the Federation. You got these Federation soldiers that are squatting in Amuro's house. You got the other
Yeah.
one that are antagonizing that woman she's just trying to make a living. You know, that, you know, her kid, you know, grew up with Amuro and she died, her kid died, and then her husband died too, and it's just her trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And you just got these piece of shit dudes. And like piece of shit military dudes are just fucking asshats.
Didn't they call his
Yeah.
mom like a whore or something?
Yeah, something like that. I
Yeah,
don't
and then
know.
he
They
like
said all
beat
sorts of-
the shit out of Amuro and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how it is. I mean, there's shitty people on both sides. There's no good and bad, dude.
But
That's it, I'm
so
getting my Gundam.
the woman tells him where his mom is. She's like,
'Cause
oh
he
yeah,
thinks
she's
she's
working.
dead.
Yeah, because of seeing the soldiers at the house. But she's like, no, she works at like a refugee camp. So, and he's like, oh, just tell me where it is. And she's like, yeah. And of course she's trying to like talk to him.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that her daughter hung out with him, and he's just like, no, I gotta go. But thanks for your help.
It is kind of a endearing conversation because this is a tidbit of people, the writers, the creators, post-war Japan. Like they grew
Yeah.
up, you know, there's people that they knew, like, oh, I knew you hung out with my kid. Well, my kid's dead now. And my, you know, like, because of the war, because of the fire bombings, because of the nukes, you know, like,
Yep.
like this is real shit that happened.
So he flies in to the refugee camp, and all the old people are just like, you got to get that. You got to hide that shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to see that ship, and they're going to come here looking for the pilot. And then, of course, his mom's like, oh, my God, Amuro, oh, I've missed you so much. And they have a good reunion. But then I love the old lady who's like, no, seriously, he's got to get rid of the ship.
Yeah, no, they're not
It
wrong.
can't stay there. And this is where I don't know if it was just the subtitle or what, but one of the kids, does he say Jesus' son?
Maybe, but I don't think that's the
Maybe it was
Japanese
just the fucking subtitle from YouTube where it was like one of the kids was just like, Jesus' son? And I was like,
Excuse me?
which one are you considering Jesus?
I don't know.
But he hides in the hospital. He hides in one of the beds because Zion,
Yeah, the
Soldiers.
soldiers show up
yeah, they show
It's-
up.
because they got like a reading of his ship, or somebody saw his
Yeah.
ship come in, so they're like, oh,
Yeah.
check it out.
And then you get this really, like, there is some really awesome imagery in this movie. And this is one of
Yes.
them where it's the shot, because you don't know what happens at first when he
Mm-hmm.
shoots the soldier through the bed, through the blanket or the sheet or whatever. And you get like this moment where you don't even see like an impact. You just see the soldier like fall backwards. You're like, holy shit, what the hell's happening? And then that other soldier's just like, no, see you later. I'm out of here. But then the mom gets mad at Amuro for killing the guy.
You're evil, son.
Yeah, and she's like, what?
How can you feel good about this? Like this is what they're training you to do. He's like, there is a war happening.
Yeah, they would have killed him.
Yeah,
they could have. They could have captured, but they could have just killed him on the fucking spot. Like, you can't take that risk. You don't know what they're gonna do. But I do want to twist this scene for you slightly. And there's actually part of this I like. It's where and I'm not vouching what the soldier did. It's another bit. It's where the Zeon soldiers try to get the one kid to tell him what happened. And he's like, I got this chocolate bar or whatever. And the kid screams at him. He's like, I don't want chocolate. I just want my mom.
Kicks him
and
in the
dad back.
shin.
Yeah. Which is heavy.
Sad.
I don't
know you. This scene has been parodied and it's fucking great. It has done this one. It is like, what was hey kid, it does the English Doug. He's like, hey kid, I've got this chocolate bar here. And it cuts to Amuro in bed. He's like, chocolate? Did you say chocolate? He pulls like, chocolate. He starts like shooting the gun. It's the whole SpongeBob scene. It's fucking great. I need to find this parody and send it, put it in our Discord. It's funny. The scene is great, but the parody is just wonderful too.
Gee, God.
But there's a lot of weight to this because this is the first time Amuro kills an individual that isn't in a mobile suit.
Yeah.
Like, he just fucking plugs the Zeon soldier.
But he was also protecting himself. He was protecting everybody there.
Yeah.
Because who knows what would have happened if they discovered him. Like, who says they don't come in and just wipe out everybody at this refugee camp?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, but it's like, this is where you're like, I get the fact that seeing your son kill someone, like, it changes you. But you also have to understand the situation of like what is happening in the world. And also the fact that a line comes out of her mouth is, I feel ashamed to call you my son.
Yep.
I was like, go fuck yourself, bitch.
Yep.
It's like, you don't even deserve to have him as your son, to be honest. That's the dumbest shit ever. You literally haven't seen him in, I don't know, 10 years, let's say.
Yeah.
I don't know how old he was when he went to space.
Something
He's
like
15. That. He was probably 5. I don't know. But like, go fuck yourself. I get you're doing something good. She's working at this refugee camp. She's taking care of people. But also, like, he was your kid. It's not like your kid died. It's not like your kid was forced away from you.
Yeah.
You chose to stay here.
Yep. And no, I agree. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this show, people often overlook. There's some good shit in this show. Like, it's got some real heavy-handed messages, and like, you know, Amuro's just trying to do what's right for him. His mom feels like she's just like a massive isolationist, doesn't want nothing to do with it. And she tries to see it from the outside, but like, you can't, like, Amuro's in it. Like, he only knows his perspective. She only knows her perspective. But as a parent, at least for her, she thinks that she's right. She's like, you're doing wrong because it's not what I want you to do.
Yeah. And it's like, well, where were you the last 10 years?
No shit. Like, he can't let him show up and then start fucking telling him how to live his life.
It's I don't know. I know there's probably people out there who probably see it from her angle, and you know, I'd love to have that conversation with somebody on like what you would see, like why, you know, maybe she stayed because she was doing these good things like working at the refugee camps and taking care of people. That's
before the war. See,
so there's not even another
8 months.
excuse then. Yeah. So I don't know. To me, I think she's like, I didn't want to be ripped away from my home. It's like, yeah, but your kid's going, so you probably should go too. Like, if my kid's going to space, even if I don't want to go to space, I'm going to space.
Go with your kid, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Dad, would you come to space with me?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I would scare the living shit out of me, but I'd do it for you, bud.
oh yeah,
All right.
I would be scared shitless, but yeah, my kids are going to space. I'm going to space. So,
Dad, the monster graveyard.
Not the monster fucking graveyard.
But yeah, Amuro goes, whoopsies, I guess I flew into a major base, major Zion base.
Unloading.
Just starts absolutely destroying until the point where what the hell's her name?
Matilda.
Matilda's just like, stop doing that. You're destroying good things. We need those things. And he's like, whoopsies.
Yeah, you can kill, like, we get it, but some of that supplies we can recover. Like, stop.
I just want to say that the jet that he flies kind of looks like a precursor to Optimus Prime. It's like the same color set.
So they kind of downplay it. So the Gundam, the gun tank, and the gun cannon, which I'll elaborate this a little bit later on. That's part of the core block system. So they actually separate, and where the cockpit is actually that fighter. It folds up, and it can actually come in.
It's like an ejector seat, but it's a decent sized aircraft.
Yeah, in the movie they downplay it. There's a good reason for that. Remind me to just mention the downplaying of some of the super robot elements at the end.
All right.
So he gets transported out of the area after everything that happened, and of course he gets to see Matilda again, so he's flustered and because he's got a big crush on her. I love Frau is always there to see the situations, and I love when she leaves on the ship and he runs over and does the whole hand on the glass like and Frau's is like, really? Really? I'm right here. So he says his final goodbye to his mom, and it's very dramatic because she falls to her knees and cries. Like, shut the fuck up. I get it's really great to see your kid again, and you're very emotional, but you know what he is now. He says it. He's like, I got to do this. And also go fuck yourself. I'm not getting over the fact that you literally said you were ashamed of me. So
yeah, because he's like, I got friends on that ship. I have to protect them.
Yeah.
And the whole little wood Pinocchio doll thing, him giving that to his mom is symbolic for him essentially progressing to adulthood.
He's not a childhood. Yeah.
And even as much shit as he'd give him, Bright comes out there and speaks highly. If it wasn't for your son, we'd all be dead. He has helped he's keeping us alive. And then she kind of because she hears it from a quote unquote adult commanding figure. Then she's like, oh, really? And not listening to her own kid, which just facilitates how much of a piece of shit she is in the first place. But
yeah. Oh, yeah. So I love when they land in a certain area and then they just throw sticks and branches on top of the ships as camouflage. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they can't tell. But Bright gets promoted.
Yep. Lieutenant junior grade.
Yep. I love, was it
Lieutenant Bright Jr.?
Matilda tells him. Yep. Pat on the back. Good job, motherfucker.
Yeah, because freaking Amuro climbs the ladders. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing.
Being weird.
Yeah, and he's like, go to bed. Okay. And then, of course, Matilda's like, yes, Amuro, in order to be a great pilot, you need to get your rest. And he's like, whatever you say, pretty lady, and just climbs down.
She does mention, and this is foreshadowing to stuff we get later, but she mentions that she thinks Amuro is an Esper, which is
the one from Final Fantasy.
It's may not said in the English one, but the mention, she's like, I think, have you ever heard of an Esper before? And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, she's talking to Noah. She's like, what do you mean? He's like, it's somebody that's got enhanced perception or whatever. And he's like, whoa, if we had some of them, by golly, we would have won this war by now.
I mean, technically.
She's like, calm down.
I mean,
we're not to that point yet.
Oh, well, don't hit me.
I know. But but then you do hear something because he's talking to her. He's like, why are we still doing this? And he's like, why haven't you just taken this shit from me? The ship, this vessel, the crew, the weapons, why have you not taken it? And he's like, you're doing way better than we thought you would. Yeah. And honestly, we're setting up a major offensive in Europe and we need you guys to do shit.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah, I know, right?
We need you guys to distract everybody while we make that thing over there.
Yeah, so they listen.
Keep up the good work.
Not quite in the exact literal sense. They do live up to the Trojan horse name. But she mentions somebody called General Revel.
Oh, yeah.
Very briefly, she throws that name out. Important character for later. He's a higher ranking Earth Federation officer that is telling her, make sure these guys are supplied and doing what they need to do. Because the rest of the Earth Federation's like, I don't fucking know. Literally, they're like, dude, we got other shit going on. They just need to figure it the fuck out.
Oh, man.
Behind the scenes.
So, yeah, we get a service for Garma. We get there's a final recording that the dad listens to. And this is when the sister walks in. She's like, stop grieving your son and do your job. And he's like, all right. And just wobbles out there.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah.
And then this is where they do, like you said, they do the funeral. And then Dozel and Cecilia are sitting there, and she's like, "Hey, what the fuck happened to Shar?" And it's like, "He probably slithered back to wherever he came from." And she's like, "Hmm."
Well, the dub says that he probably went back to his squadron.
In the Japanese one, they say he is actually let go. He is removed from military service.
Oh,
After
wait,
what
so
happened.
what?
'Cause-
Oh, so
'cause
they find out that he did.
no.
Oh.
It's because it's Shar. He should know. He should not have let anything happen to Garma. Nobody knows what actually happened except for Garma and Shar. But the whole thing is like, he's a zombie prince. Like, nothing should have happened to him. You were there. So he was essentially discharged.
All right. Well, that was definitely not what I got, but
Oh, yeah.
glad that I got that clarification.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so he's working on some stuff. Haro's concerned. Is it Haro? Haro? Is it
Haro.
Haro. Yeah, he's concerned about Amuro. This is where I was like, where did Char go? Where'd he go?
Yeah. Yep.
So we get some more mid-flight fighting, and there's also lightning happening, and certain people don't know about lightning, so they think they're being fired upon. It's like, no, it's okay. It's something that happens on Earth.
Something on Earth they call lightning.
Yeah, because it's the next guy who uses like the enhanced, what is it? The Zaku?
Yeah. We'll get to.
What is his name?
No.
His name's Ramba Rawl.
Ramba Rawl.
And and the lady with him is Haman. It's his wife.
I
Yes.
figured that out. Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying, like, really cool characters. I adore these characters to death.
But yeah, I mean, the funny thing is like the dub really just makes like, I mean, you know who the bad guys are. Like I figured out that the Zions were the bad guys.
Yeah.
But the dubbing doesn't really like, they were just really sweet to each other. Like they kiss each other goodbye, and he goes in his blue one, his blue mobile suit, which is super cool.
Well, this is where I'm talking. You learn this is what, like I said, there's not all bad guys on the Zion.
No, we're all awesome.
Groups. Yeah, Ramba Rawl is fucking awesome. He is great. But anyway, carry on.
So this is when Amuro is going through more emotions. He's getting like flashbacks of his mom and different things that he has had to do. And it was mostly the killing the guy at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's going through it, and everybody's looking for him. And of course, who is it? Ryu comes in, fucking smacks him, and then has to drag him as he's like in a like comatose state. And this is where you get the line where he's calling to Bright, and he's just like, "Yeah, so I have Amuro here, but he's pretty much like a zombie. He's like, he's not in it."
Yeah,
he's literally like placing his hand on the controls inside the Gundam.
Yeah, and in the Japanese one, they refer to it as new recruit burnout. So like he is fucking fried. Dude.
Oh, he is. He's
dude,
like
he probably hasn't slept in days.
And Bright does not give a shit. He's like, you need to fight. You got to get in that Gundam and you got to fight. He's like, I don't care that you haven't slept. I don't care what you've seen. You are our last hope. Fight.
Which is very bad neglect on Bright's part.
It is.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
So we get to see the blue mobile suit, which is really fucking cool.
Oh, it's awesome. Dude. You only got the B3, never mind. God, so good. We'll talk about it in a minute. Keep going.
we get then another fight. We get a fight between, was it Ramba
Rawl? Yep.
Ramba Rawl. I'm not gonna.
You can just call him Ramba or Rawl. It's either one.
Rawl.
It'll be
Lieutenant Rawl.
Okay, Rawl. So we get a fight between Rawl and Amuro, as we did with Amuro and Char, and it kind of ends the same way, where it's like Rawl is dodging everything, but then what? I'm trying to remember. Oh, it also has that really cool fucking zappy whip. Yeah, the electrical whip, where he grabs the gun and rips it out of his hand because he sends like the electrical shock to the gun, rips it out of his hand. Really cool. But they retreat.
The heat sword.
But they retreat, and I don't know why.
He's sussing them out. So Ramba Rawl, it wasn't like Amuro, or when he fought Amuro first, like Char fought Amuro. It was like, oh, beam weapons. Like, well, we should get back. Ramba Rawl's like, I'm going to test these motherfuckers and see how high they are, and then we're going to reevaluate. because it's Ramba and like two other guys that Paul. It's Azun and no, it's Azo and Kosun are his two other pilots, and he actually has a famous line in this fight because like they can kind of communicate when they're within proximity. And there's a reason for that, and I'll explain it at the end. But anyway, so like the Gundam is talking to Raul, and he says he does something, and he's like, it's something about it being faster than a Zaku or whatever like that. And Ramba has the famous line of, "This is no Zaku, boy, no Zaku," because it's not. This is the MS-07 Goof.
MS-07B.
MS-07B Goof.
Actually.
You got me. It's the B model. But yes, this is not. He does have the commander fin, so it is a commander unit. But the Goof is like the next step in their development. It looks like, but it is not a true Zaku, but it's a step above. But it's only made for Earth combat. It is not made for space combat.
No.
So it's more powerful than a Zaku, not by a whole lot, but it is a better unit.
It does get some pretty sick upgrades later.
Yeah, it does.
I love their retreats though, where it's like bouncing backwards, like bing, bing, bing. See you later. But
And
then you get a crazy light show as they like
those
disappear.
flares or those lights or whatever, the blinders.
The crackling flares, basically.
Oh yeah, this is the first time we get the cracker grenade. He's like, Kosun, throw a cracker. It's that grenade.
Oh yeah, and it like splits off, and you got that little ball, and it just
crackers
it's like a really cool flashbang, but it's like
it's an explosive.
Yeah,
it's just like a fragmentary. Yeah, it's like a cluster grenade. Yeah, love them.
So Garma's brother's speech gets like broadcasted everywhere, so even the Federation can see it, and it's kind of like a warning.
This is the first speech.
Yeah. This is like, it's pretty much a warning. Like, we're coming for you. Like, this is revenge without saying revenge, and you're fucked, pretty much.
Yep. Sieg Zeon.
Is this Citizens Take a Stand?
I think this is Citizens Take a Stand. I believe so. Yes.
And we see Char at a bar. He's watching
Char, if you will.
Char,
it's called the Char.
The Char bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's having a drink and he's watching the speech on TV, and then a Royal Guard member shows up. I love. He's like, "What are you, Royal Guard?" He's like, "What? Is it so easy to tell?"
Char. So what's going on here is Caecilius trying to recruit him. So he used to be underneath Dozel. Dozel was expelled, kicked out, and then Caecilius,
which we don't get told that.
No, and they.
So
don't
I never knew. I just thought because he betrayed Garma, I thought he just fucked off. He just left. I didn't know he was let go.
Yeah, so that's the kind of thing where they're like, blah, 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 went back to a squadron, which of course he didn't. But like, she wanted him back because she knows he's a good pilot. But you have Daegwon in charge, but you have these other siblings, particularly Caecilia and Giran, are kind of squabbling amongst each other for power. Because Daegwon's getting old. Somebody's got to fill in the spot if something happens to him. So there's kind of like that, oh God, I don't know, like internal competition. Like internal rivalry, like I'm going to get my forces allocated and have people specifically loyal to me, and I'm going to utilize them so if something happens, I can push myself into the position of leadership.
But yeah, the movie ends with we're back on White Base, and Amuro is kind of just like, "Hey, that was a pretty good speech," and Bright is pissed. He's just like, "What do you have sentiment for a would-be dictator?" And then I love it's the inner dialogue where he's just like, "Dictator?" ?
Well, because Amuro, he's so buried in his work, he doesn't keep up with what's going on in politics. And you can see that because you see a perfect example of this because Bright's yelling at the screen like he's just a piece of shit dictator. He's just trying to control you people. But then you have this massive people that are cheering for this man. And like that's perfect and that like thing for perspective. And Amuro's just in the middle, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I was just fried. My brain was fried. And he's kind of like being comforted by Frau, and he's somewhat returning it by putting his hand on hers. But
yeah, there it is. That is it. That is the plot of Mobile Suit Gundam 1 from 1981. All right, now it's time to go around the room and share our final thoughts and give our rating of the movie. We will start, of course, with... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go first.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
So this as much as I don't want to let the dubbing ruin it for me, this movie was, I get it, it's a bunch of episodes mashed together, still too long.
Yes.
It's still too long. There's a lot of very just like moments where you're just like, okay, we're and it's not just like, I don't mind dialogue scenes where there's like, even if it is a longer dialogue scene between two characters, but I feel like there were moments of this movie where the same scene was happening, but just a slightly different conversation. And I was starting to like, it just kind of was like, all right, let's move it along here. There was some lull moments. The action is awesome, but there was also very repetitive action scenes.
Yep.
Which also got annoying, where I'm like, I've already seen this. I want something fresh. So as much as I enjoyed it, I don't know if I'd ever watch this again. I think I would rather watch it as the series. I would rather watch it as the episode by episode instead of watching it in this, this big clump, a 2.5 hour clump of what are episodes, because you could tell where the episode ended. And I think that's what kind of annoyed me, where it's just like it just kept on going and going and going, and then we're kind of getting the same thing over and over again. I know it's the first one, so it's might have some issues. I don't think it was terrible, but I can't give it the seal. I have to say it's a movie. It's not. It probably won't. Like, I do have interest in watching the second and third one to kind of get the full story. I want, I gotta finish it at some point.
Yep.
But I don't think I'll ever go back and revisit this. It's a cool introduction to this series, to this world of Gundam, and having seen a Gundam movie before this, that came out. What it come out? When did Endless Waltz come out? Like 84.
No, 96.
It was the 90s. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a decade and a half later, seeing kind of the difference. Like, I mean, ask me what happened in that movie. I'm not going to be able to tell you.
It's a Christmas movie. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to our episode on it. I remember about the movie in that episode, just not right now. But yeah, it's a movie, and as much as it has more problems for me than it has good, even though there is a lot of good in it. It's just I don't like repetitive things. Like when it comes to it, just if I'm watching a TV show, I understand. There's a lot of TV shows that have the same ending for an episode. Like, oh, this leads up to this, and then the next episode is kind of the same storyline with the same type of ending. That's how this needs to be. I don't think they should have made them into movies. It should have just been the series.
That's fair.
Who wants to go next?
Oh, you don't want me going next. You want to go.
I like my thoughts on the movie.
Yeah. What you thought of the movie?
Yeah, it was very long. I have really bad attention issues, but this was a really good movie. I really liked it.
It's the starting point, dude. It's the birthplace.
I think actually going and seeing how Amuro is as a character, like, yeah, he's a whiner. He complains a lot. I understand he doesn't want to do it, but he is so smart. He's actually like a very intelligent character, and I really like that. Because like I never got to be able to like bring this up, but like one of the times in the fights when he was using the bazooka and he like was missing, he's like, okay, the scope in the cockpit is off. Yep. And then when he used the head Vulcans on the Gundam for the first time, he was like, the barrels are not pointed directly straight, they're off by a bit.
Yep.
Because he's like looking straight at one of the Zaku's and shooting at it, and he's not hitting it. He's like, my barrels are off.
Yep.
Yeah,
like he knows,
that,
like he knows when something's wrong, and he's like, okay, when I go back to when we rendezvous back at base, I have to get the stuff fixed.
Yep.
And
he's a smart guy. I mean, he's a little bit of a bitch, but he's a smart guy.
It makes up for the fact that he's a whiner.
He's a 15-year-old kid.
Smart.
He's a 15-year-old kid.
I get it.
I have to see that now as like there are moments where I'm like, God, shut the fuck up, kid. But for a 15-year-old kid, he is fucking super smart. And the way that they portray him is he's not the most annoying character in this movie.
No.
Like there are characters in this, like, I'm sorry, Frau, she didn't need to be in this.
That's fair.
She doesn't do anything other than try to get with Amuro, and then of course she has that sad moment where her family gets wiped out. But I don't know. Yeah, Sorry, didn't mean to jump.
No. You got anything else?
I don't know. Actually, another thing, going back and watching it,
What's that?
Shark can do better. Shark can do better. Like, I get it, the Gundam's powerful, but come on. You have to, like...
Get good, you bitch.
No, because, like, there's a thing. Look, sometimes someone could be using something that's really powerful, but they're not the smartest with it. So what you have to do is you have to find the weaknesses of them using it and beat around
Got to exploit it.
Yes.
We also got to keep the show going. Not for this, but I mean, like, their show. If you take it to Gundam right away, then it's gone.
That's a very short series.
Yes. You got anything else? Stay away if you got to say.
I wish Amuro struggled more. I don't think he struggled enough.
Like in the Gundam itself?
Yeah, no.
Grabbed it too
he
quick?
got carried. He needed to,
God, yes.
He got knocked down a peg or two. Like, I wanted him to lose a fight because I'm like, there's no way he can progress if he's not losing anything.
Rambaral literally says that. He's like, you don't like the suit is carrying you. Like, he's getting better. He's getting better at that point. Rambaral, like, even points it out. He's like,
he never got the knock down a peg that he really needed to build his character
I agree.
or build himself as a pilot. Because it's just up. It's never up, shoot down, build back up.
That's the thing is nothing happens to the Gundam. I mean, and that's the thing. If he's in the Gundam, nothing happens to it.
It's more him specifically. It's like when he gets the PTSD and then goes through where he kind of like shuts off and then his mom is a piece of shit to him. It's to him directly, not so much the mobile suit.
He has good character development. He doesn't have good pilot, like an
actual arc, yeah.
But he does have good character development. Like all of the characters have great character development in the series. Like they wrote this amazing. Issue is he just doesn't have good pilot development. Whereas, later on Kai and Hayato, they do get better pilot development as well as better character development.
Yep. I think Kai is still the best.
Does not get. He gets the character development, never gets the pilot development.
He just gradually gets better.
It's just a
great curve
where them is like up and down, but they still both end on up rather than down.
Kai's just like in the gun cannon for the first time, just eating shit, getting shot by everybody, just missing all of his shots.
I think he's gonna die like multiple times.
Yep.
Yeah, he almost does.
He gets pretty close. Anything else?
No, I've said my dues.
Okay.
Your go.
Of course, I'm biased as fuck. I piss this, quite you. I picked this movie. I love this movie. I know it has its flaws. I often don't recommend this as a starting point for people. I usually give a newer series or something as a good, like, here's a place to start. But if you're going to start the original franchise, I feel this is an important place to start. I think the movies are an okay place to start because not everybody wants to do the series thing. I own the entire series up there on Blu-ray. I have watched through it one time, and I just prefer the movies because I can just put the movie in, watch it for 2 hours or 20 minutes, whatever it is, and then go to the second movie and then go to the third. Admittedly, the movie does fuck up the order of certain things. You get that more in the second one.
You also do lose a lot of series only things.
You do. That was something I was going to build to. I'll say at the end here, but I love the show. I love the characters. To me, this is like if I said, "Hey, I'm going to watch Star Wars," and I don't, but like this is episodes 4, 5, and 6. Like this is Star Wars. Like this, like I say that's what it is because this is what it's often called. Like Gundam is so explosively huge in Japan. There's 30 some plus animated series. There's tons of novels, mangas, movies, tons of fucking toys. Bandai, the company that does the rights for Gundam, they had their most profitable year of all time last year. They made like some ridiculous hundreds of billions of dollars off of it. Like it's a massive fucking thing for them. Outsold One Piece, outsold Dragon Ball, outsold all that shit. And like Gundam is fucking huge, dude. And but I just feel like this is where you need to start. Like it's like I'm gonna watch Star Wars. What do you watch? 4, 5, and 6. This is what you need to watch for Gundam. I think, but it's not my always recommendation because it is an older show. It does have its quirks, but I love it to death. This is the second Gundam series that I started with, and I love the UC timeline. So the UC timeline, as I said, is the main timeline. So you get like Wing is a different timeline, Gundam Seed is a different timeline, Gundam 00 is a different timeline, but like anything attached to UC, that's the shit that I care about because that is the main franchise. So it's like if they made like a spin-off Star Wars show that wasn't actually in the Star Wars timeline. It's like it's just a spin-off, blah. Kind of that kind of thing. But yeah, it is, I don't know. I love it. One thing I want to mention is if you watch the series as opposed to this, which if you want to watch series, I don't disagree with you. I think you go up through episode 14 or 15 with this.
It's the first.
Is there's a lot of super robot elements still in it, like the Gundam in midair coming apart and the core block coming out of it, and then like another piece attaching to the Gundam, like toy-esque stuff that they removed from this version. It was a lot of stuff that they were made to have Tomino do in the show to sell toys, and which again, that's not what he wanted to do. He's like, I wanted to make a show, and a lot of that stripped out, and they for the movie is kind of more what he wanted it to be as far as like the mobile suits. There's a lot of the goofy shit. There's still some goofy shit, but a lot of the goofy shit's taken out. So, but you do miss some stuff. There's stuff that is not in this that is in the show that I feel is relevant, but it's not till like the second and third movies. So go watch it. It's free on YouTube.
So this is getting the trash rating, right?
Oh no, 100% stamp.
Stamp it.
Seal of approval for me. I love the specs. That's why I'm into. I've been watching Gundam since I was
about my age. Or
14. And I'm going to be 40 in, as time of recording, 13 days.
Ooh.
I love Gundam. I play the card game. I build models.
I also play the card game and
Build models. Yeah, I play video games. I love it, dude.
All right. Well, we did get one over on the Discord. We got one from Lo Wang who says, so generally I enjoy some Gundam, but this time I'm not totally liking this movie version. I think this works better as a series. Also, the dub I have is god awful. The hell is a Gundam?
Yep. What you
I'm going to give it the it's a movie seal.
Same as you. That's fair.
Yeah. So, hey.
I highly recommend watching. Go ahead.
No, he finishes off with just, it's not bad, but it's just not exactly my thing. Which, to be honest, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I enjoyed most of the movie. It's just there was just a lot of things that just kind of made me want to do something else.
I think, and I don't disagree, because like it's the start, but like whenever I think of the series, I always think of like when you get to the second and third film that it really kind of ramps up with what I like. But I mean, you got to start somewhere. So
yeah, absolutely. So we're going to go over to social media and see what everyone had to say. We didn't get a lot. I think we only got a couple over on Twitter. We got one from our good friend Tim. Yep. Haven't heard from Tim in a while. He says, I love this, especially because it shows how much Amaru Ray is a bitch, even though I don't see him as a bitch in this. Char Aznable, is it Aznable?
It's Char Aznable.
Char Aznable is the boss all day.
I mean, he has that with how I feel.
Yeah, you did. Dan's reply was, I mostly agree for the OG series. Once CCA hits, I completely flip on both characters. So yeah, because they kind of make it where Char is kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, so like as the franchise, no spoilers here, because as the franchise come on, Amuro and are the different series in this timeline. Amuro and Char continue to reappear, but like as Amuro gets older, Amuro's fucking awesome. He's a cool guy. He's a great fucking pilot, and then Char's the one that just becomes a total piece of shit that I can't relate with.
Well, that's it. That's all we got. That's all we got for comments. Okay. So thank you for everybody who commented. Appreciate it. Well, now it is time to do our award of the show. We are doing the Miguel A. Nunez Jr. Award.
Oh, some damn enchiladas. Oh.
You gonna be all right?
So this award goes to the best side character of the movie, or just kind of, a character that makes an appearance, doesn't do a whole lot, but just they make just enough of an impact to, they get an award. Come on, it's pretty cool. So Dan, do you want to lead this off?
I think we had the same answer.
We did, but I can't pick him because he does stuff in the show.
Oh, then we're gonna go back to the one that.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're talking about the movie, Dan. It's just
the movie.
this movie.
I meant the movie. I just meant the movie.
Oh,
just
okay.
Yeah. Well.
I think we can. Okay.
No,
we have two options.
Well, I have an option, but go ahead.
No, we We both talked about this already.
Yeah, but I can't pick Ramaral. He does too
Okay,
much. He's
well,
too big of a character.
Then we'll do the other one.
What, Job John?
Yes.
All right, Job John it is.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
He appears for like 2 seconds.
He does literally nothing in
He-
the first
he's,
series.
He's more, again, this he's in the movie. He's more prominent in the actual series. He is a tertiary pilot. He's actually a backup to like all the main pilots that just exist. I'm not picking Job John. It's a joke. It doesn't even work in the
Who are
movie.
you gonna pick?
I'm gonna pick
Oh.
because he doesn't. Because
Wrote him
he,
down.
I literally, they don't even say his name.
I was
They
gonna say
don't even
that's why I
his
had
name.
no idea who the hell you're talking about.
He's just there.
I'm gonna pick because he literally doesn't do a whole lot in the movie, and I do adore this character. Is I'm going to pick Dozel
Dang.
Lobby
Those are picked those.
because his massive fucking physique and his big ass chin, and he's a cool ass character that doesn't do a whole lot. He just wanted his younger brother to take over and do better than him and command him. That's all he wanted.
All right, Victor, who's your
You
nominee?
can pick whatever answer you're. I know what Mom voted for.
Who did Mom vote
I
for?
can't tell you.
Why?
No, I will tell you who she voted for. You need to come up with a
Yeah,
a
don't let
nominee.
us sway. You have to. You're an individual.
Ryu Jose.
Ryu's good. That's a good choice.
He doesn't do much, but dang, that man's
Not-
a beast.
Not for the second.
No,
one.
he-
Ryu's a beast,
He
dude.
does. He's so good in the second movie. And even
Ryu's
then, he's
awesome.
like, he's a good dude. He's a really good dude.
Ryu's the Rock, dude. He's like not like the actor, but he's like for the pilots. He's like
Andre the Giant.
no, not like a person.
I know.
He's like that anchor, like amongst the pilots, because he's the most experienced. Like
built like an
'cause he-
anchor.
well, he was actually a training pilot for planes, and he's the most experienced. It's like a just general pilot.
Well, we're gonna go over to Discord where Angela says my nomination is Haro,
Of
and
Hold that
Lo
thought.
Wang agrees. So we got 2 votes for Haro. We got 1 for Ryu, Jose, and 1 for was it Dozel? Zabi.
Dozel, yeah.
Oh man, this is a tough one because I don't want to tie. Because initially, my mind was for Ryu because he's a badass.
Ryu is a fucking badass, dude.
Do we want to tie? I don't really want to tie because Haro is a little badass robot, and he kind of looks like the robot from Flubber. You ever seen Flubber? The little,
yeah.
the little flappy things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Haro. I want Haro to win this, so Haro's gonna get my vote. As much as I wanted to vote for Ryu, but I think Haro deserves it more because the thing is Haro is the true definition of what this award is, where the character isn't in it for very much and he cares for Amuro very much.
Yeah, he does. And except for that one that one Haro from Double O that tells the other Haro to eat a dick.
Oh yeah,
Evil Haro.
Double O gets we get evil Haros.
It's,
But
that's
like,
amazing.
It's fucking great, man.
it's also a recurring character in every
Every-
single series.
It's not all of them.
No,
'Cause there's no Haro G, Wing, X.
he's in a lot of series
Yes,
that are not
yeah.
UC.
Yeah, he's kind of like a through line. He's a series mascot. He's just kind of like
Okay. That's cool.
appears here and there.
I like it. Well,
Haro
guess
dope.
what? The winner of the Miguel A. Nunez Jr. Award for Mobile Suit Gundam 1 goes to Haro.
Yay, he deserves it. Give it to
Congratulations,
Haro.
yeah. We can slip it right into one of his slots and
Oh.
just like take it in like I don't know, like
Oh.
a paper shredder.
I don't have.
Let's see it.
They released like little Haro figures, and it's fucking yeah.
He's
It's
got a
combat.
face and a cannon.
Yeah, he's got. Well, I don't think I've got the. Yeah, I can do the flappies. I can open little flappies.
That's cool.
He's
That's
modeled after. They did a series of Haros, and this is modeled after one of the Federation's weapons called the Ball. We'll get into that when it appears in the show. Whenever we get to that point. So
All right. Well, there it is. That is it for Mobile Suit Gundam 1 from 1981. Yeah, so this is it. This is the end of the month of Dan. It has been a journey, to say the least. We have done a lot of interesting movies, a lot of things that are new to me or newer to me, but it was a lot of fun. But next week, we're back with the Monster Zone, and it's a big
Yes.
one because we're celebrating 3 years of the Monster Zone. And it's going to be a little bit different than what we usually do for the show because we are going to be doing a Monster Royale where we're going to be pitting every monster that we have covered over the course. Well, there's a few that'll be not included, but from I think our first like 36 episodes, we're taking all the monsters from those movies and we're putting them into a bracket and they're going to fight to the death and we're going to see who is the ultimate champion of the Monster Zone. And then I think if it goes off without a hitch, then we'll maybe do it every year. We'll just take the monsters of each season of the show and we'll just pit them against each other. And I think it's going to be a blast. So
Sounds good to me.
What a way to end the month of July than to have this really cool tournament. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recording this as of this recording. The recording will be happening soon, but I'm going to set the bracket up and it's going to be a randomized bracket. I'm going to record the bracket so you guys can see me doing the shuffling to get the final bracket. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to post that bracket on our Discord and on Patreon so that you all can be involved in you can make your own like bracket. You can pick your own monsters and see who wins on yours. And and if it gets close to ours, maybe there'll be something fun for whoever wins. So we got that's a lot of fun. And then it's a back-to-back Monster Zone because to start the month of August is another Monster Zone, and we're talking about 1994's. I can't remember what year it came out. Gilgamesh.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be fun. And then August is the month of Transformers.
Oh God,
we're finally
That's
covering
horrible.
Transformers.
Like the Bay ones?
Will you just wait?
No, I will not just wait.
This year marks the 40th anniversary of the original 1986 movie, so that is what we'll be covering. 1986's The Transformers, the movie.
Transformers!
Robots in disguise.
I always remember that opening song for that. It's so fucking wild.
I'm very excited to finally be covering Transformers, but, the good ones. We will at some point get to the Bay ones. But we are going to be doing Transformers from 1986, Transformers the movie, and then we are going to be covering Transformers 1, which came out a couple years ago? Last year? I can't remember.
Feels like it's been a while.
Yeah, so we're going to be covering those two Transformers movies in August, so I'm very excited for that. So yeah, that's what we got going on for the foreseeable future. As for where you can follow us and all that fun stuff, just go to our Linktree to / Dissect That Film, where all the links to our social media, to our merch store, which is, we got a lot of cool merch over there. You should check it out over on TeePublic. We also have a YouTube channel where you can watch the video version of the podcast. We have both shows on there. Actually, we have all the shows on the YouTube channel. There's no separate feeds or separate YouTube channels, so check those out. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/dissectthatfilm, where for a single $1, you can support us and get cool things like uncut versions of the episodes, once a month watch-alongs, access to polls for future episodes or whatever we decide to do polls on. And if you join us at the $3 tier, the Mark Wahlberg Book Club, you will have access to our returning show, Out of the Tubi, where once a month we're going to be talking about a movie that closely relates to movies that we're covering on the main show. So it's going to be Transformers month in August. Maybe we'll talk about Transmorphers.
Oh,
Asylum
God.
movie.
Oh,
If
please.
it's on Tubi, maybe we'll do it. It's going to be fun.
Boys.
So, yeah, we're very excited to bring that show back, and a lot of fun stuff over on Patreon. So join us there. Also, if you join at the free tier, you can get a link to our Discord, which is an awesome place to hang out. So do that. If you can't support us there, make sure to go to your favorite podcast app and rate us 5 stars. Leave us a review. Say nice things about us if you can. That would be great. We do like, people, boosting our egos. And I don't know. I got to look at my notes, make sure I didn't forget anything. I made sure to write everything down. So yeah, thank you for listening to this week's episode. And I'm going to go over and thank our wonderful patrons. Thank you to Dustin Elkins, Rudy5453, Bucket of Chum, the Shark Movie Podcast, Corey Morissette, Daniel Collins, Lo Wang, KL, Doom Generation, Angela, Dissect That Dan, the Baron's Hideout Podcast, Eric Stein, SWO Productions, sorry, certain names got changed, Jason, our brand new patron, Paul Jansen, Anna Presley, Jordan Champion, Lone Wolf, Jay Whiteneck Esquire, which is Derek.
Nice.
I love it. Steven as Movie Buff 3000 and Chris Kulik. Thank you so much for supporting us over on Patreon. Thank you to everybody else for supporting us, period. Because without you, this show probably would have ended a while ago. So just remember, don't let the bots win. And we'll see you again. Well, actually, until next time, I am Brett Parker. That is Dan from DNA Gaming. And that is Victor. This has been episode...
From DNA Gaming.
The product of DNA Gaming, I should say.
The DNA made from gaming or whatever.
Yes. And this has been the Dissect That Film Podcast, episode 239. We'll see y'all again on the next one. Bye-bye.